Hey, what's up, everybody? Steven here, the Horror Freak 85, here with Miss Boomstick as always. And tonight we'll be talking about 80s and 90s movie. We'll be having a couple guests from the Midnight Society joining us shortly to discuss Polonia Week, which started today. So, a lot of good stuff on that we'll be talking about shortly. So, how's your week been?
It's been okay. I got a couple things I'm going to show you I got from the store, but just give me 1 second here.
Ah, all right.
I got to pull this up.
Got
I
a
was
lot.
hoping I would find Bruce Almighty because the grocery store has movies and they're pretty decent price. I got these both for $6.99, but I also got this Ultimate Book of Sharks.
Of course.
Yes. So,
Love the sharks.
oh yeah,
There
I
were a
have one
couple.
somewhere.
There were a couple of shark movies. I forget what it was. I saw something on YouTube like movies found at weird movies at Walmart. And there was a couple new shark movies that came out this past Tuesday, and I can't remember what they were, but they
I
looked.
think one might be called Maneater because I've been seeing a lot of advertisements for that, but I'm not sure if
I
it's
think
out
I
yet.
think Maneater might have been one, but it had a weird title. Well, not that they don't have weird titles. We know how that goes, but
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of off the top of my head that I've seen anyway, but I will have to look into that. But
mhm.
the movies I bought,
Hey, Katie, how are you tonight?
first off is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory with Johnny Depp
Mm-hmm.
and, or Johnny Depp, uh, uh, Black Mass and Blow.
Yeah, Blow's a good one.
So yeah, I've seen Black Mass. I'm sure I've seen Blow, but I don't remember it. But yeah, I saw
Annie,
these. I was looking for the Bruce Almighty because I don't have it, and I wanted to see it before Monday, but
right?
I couldn't find it. But I did find 3 Johnny Depp movies
Well,
for like
you remember when the monkey came out of his butt? That scene. He was with what? And those
Monkey.
guys that
Kind
had.
of. It's been
Well, those
forever
guys
since
beat
I've seen that.
they beat him up in the beginning, like before he was having a bad day, and he comes back again, and they're like, Rolando. He goes, "Yo, Holmes, you want your ass kicked?" That's his he's the last one after he opens up his mouth and lets the bugs out. Remember, like he's the
It's been forever. I do not
yeah.
remember.
I mean, but you sort of remember the scene, though. I mean, you might not remember it like 100%, but I mean, you know what I'm talking about, though, right? No, maybe.
Kind of,
Oh,
but not
spoiler
really.
alert!
I mean, I've seen it before, so technically it's not a spoiler. I just don't remember the movie.
So, but yeah, he was the last one to take off, and he went on his own to the other direction when the other few ran up, and he was part of the group beating the hell out of them in the beginning. So, but hey, I mean, come on, you got to act with Jim Carrey. I mean, like that's awesome.
True.
How many people can say, "Yo, I beat up Jim Carrey," and then he turned into God and made me run like a little bitch?
Owl is saying Amityville Shark Squatch. Is that real?
Nah, he's making that
Okay.
up because I was saying, the weird titles. So.
Okay.
I wonder how that would work out though. Sharks.
I don't know.
It's like, oh, it's like a couple weeks or last week we're coming up with a bad cast. Now we're coming out with bad movie names in a good way. I didn't mean it's a bad name. I mean we're mixtures of movies. Uh, so yeah, I watched the new Resident. Yeah, it should be real, Al. That's pretty funny. I watched the new Resident Evil, the 8 episodes that they had that just came on Netflix. I
Oh
liked it.
yeah.
It was pretty good.
Oh really? I've
Yeah.
heard a lot of people saying it's horrible. I
I
haven't
didn't
seen it
like it.
yet, so I don't know.
See, a lot of people want it to be based on the video game, but it's or like more storyline on that, and it's like totally different. I mean, for what it was, I liked it. Basically, it's after the events in Raccoon City, and it's like called New Raccoon City, and it's about these sisters, and their dad is Wesker, who works for Umbrella. So they move into. They do show like the liquors in it. But then they have like a giant alligator in it, a giant caterpillar creature. I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean,
Hmm.
I liked it. I mean,
I just haven't had time to check it out yet, so I have no
hmm.
clue what it's about. I've just seen a lot of people talking about how bad it is. I mean,
I
I'll check it out anyway. I don't really care what people say, but
yeah.
Sorry, I'm on another screen trying to see.
No, that's fine. No,
what
a lot of people
Sharks
are complaining. I
movies.
can see why they're complaining because they want like a Resident Evil storyline to it and all that. But I mean, I liked it for what it was. I mean, people are going to
Yeah, I
bitch
like
about
the original movies that they did, which I don't know much about the video games, but apparently they're not anywhere near
right.
the the storylines of the games either, which I have no clue. I don't. I think I played like 5 minutes of one of the games, and I couldn't even tell you which game it was.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's out yet. I can't tell by this thing that I'm on, but there's going to be one called Nano Sharks.
Okay.
It's spring break at Dread George Lake, and nanobots have been loosed. It says LOOSED, loosed on the unsuspecting. Wow, this person, whoever wrote this, cannot spell. Revels. It's up to a group of unlikely heroes to devise a plan and destroy the Nano Sharks. And there's one called Alphas. I know on Shudder, but I think it's later this month. Reef 2 is coming out.
Okay.
There's no picture for this one. Piranha Lake. Why are you in a list of shark movies?
Piranha Lake.
What? And there's another piranha movie.
Hey, it's Sharkrana, right? It's a little miniature piranha shark, Sharkrana. There we go.
Apparently, there's a reimagining of the 1997 Anaconda. For some reason, it's on the list of shark movies as well.
There's another Anaconda coming out?
I don't know how true this list was. Like that one that I read just had a bunch of spelling errors. They're listing movies that have nothing to do with sharks. So I really don't know how reliable this list is. So I would not.
If you can't spell, it's probably just some like fan list or some.
Right. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what this is. I was just kind of going through the rabbit hole trying to see what shark movies that I haven't heard of yet that might be it, but I don't know how true this list is. Especially with those spelling errors. Like, you let loosed? What? No, I have some problem with the English language. I ain't gonna lie. I've said some really messed up stuff. But I'm not gonna say let loosed.
Let loose. it's not foot loosed. Got a foot loosed.
Hey, I haven't seen anything. The most recent ones that are popping up are the Rakeen and Sharkula.
Okay, at least.
And then there's Maneater, but this says it comes out. I'm afraid to play the trailer. I don't know if sound will pop up. And the Reef Stalked, but I know that comes out later this month.
Right.
I will try and hope this does not have sound. Okay, we're good. I'll go ahead and talk. I'm just looking at this.
All right.
Oh, I think this is that Chinese shark movie, The Maneater.
Oh, okay.
I remember talking about this like a long time ago when Sharkbait and what was that other one that just came out? Sharkbait and is Sharkbait the one with jet skis?
I'm not sure.
And whatever one Alyssa Silverstone is, unless I'm thinking of the same one, but there was two movies where they used.
Well, she was in Sharkbait.
Okay, and there's Sharkbait.
It's not the jet ski one. The jet ski I forget, but anyway. All right. Well, it looks like our collaborators are here from the Midnight Society for Polonium Week. So let's go ahead and get them in here.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
What's happening?
The Midnight Society. How are you?
Good.
Good.
Boom's missing her shark.
August 26th. Okay.
Where's the shark?
He's taking a nap.
On the bottom left of the screen.
He's to be floating to the top. Do they
if you can look, he's right there. I mean, it's not. It's off
yeah,
we see
a
little bit.
We see half of them there.
Yeah, he'll start moving about midway through the show. He always did.
No.
He's gonna start dancing. Like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Where
Left
did-
shark.
Let's see. Hobbs said, "Do you remember those robots in Austin Powers?" Oh, the tip boss was Tim Allen in Austin Powers. Sure. I know. I remember they had those machine guns going out. What was it? The fembots, I think they were called.
Yeah, I think so.
Ours is
Yeah.
the tip bots. Ours is the tip bot.
Yeah, Tim Allen can have booby lasers too. Why not?
Yeah.
Well,
You have to
Buzz
spread the love,
Lightyear.
right?
It's the adult version of Buzz Lightyear. It just
Right. I mean, hell, I made him independent wise. Why not?
it'll work. So, Polonia week, what we got going on? We're going to be reviewing some Polonia movies. Got some prizes that we're going to be giving away. Once best reviews come up, I have some trivia on Saturday while we do a watch. Tubi Tuesday, of course, with Al. We got Greta Volkova coming on from Sharkenstein.
Now, are you guys practicing your hats?
Oh, I do need to get a sideways hat. Yeah. Everybody loves a sideways hat guy.
That's right. Sharkenstein.
And he's the cool one. Yeah. So,
Don't spoil everything. We gotta wait till Tuesday.
Oh yeah. I can't talk too much. That's it about Sharkenstein there. You can't spoil all our jokes. So yeah, I got my Feeders 3 up. So what you guys got planned for your first review?
Oh, see, I actually did Sharkenstein for my first review because of that damn song, Sharkenstein. I was just like, I had that on nonstop play.
Oh yeah, I still listen to it on occasion. I mean, it's so hilarious.
That's so catchy.
So we'll have to play that.
Yeah, it was Sharkenstein was my first one. I watched it and it was exciting and definitely better than Jaws 4: The Revenge.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt.
For sure. What about you?
especially- Yeah.
What about you, Al?
The first one I have is going to be Channel 13.
Nice. Okay.
One of the old ones. Yeah.
Yeah. What was it?
I figure I'll start old and work my way up.
Do them in chronological order a little bit, huh?
Kinda.
A little bit, not too much, but yeah.
Well, you guys know this, right? Steven, you would know this. Maybe Boom, but did the Polonia brothers ever do any Bat films?
I don't think so.
That's messed up, Al.
They need to work on that.
Yeah, definitely. Take a break from at least maybe they'll do a Bat Shark movie or something.
Yeah.
Well, Sharkula turns into a bat though. So actually,
True.
There you go.
There we go.
That's the closest. That's the closest we're gonna get.
Thank you, Boom. I couldn't think of it. I'm like, I don't know specifically, and of course we got the flying bat and Sharkula.
See, I knew you guys would know that. I saved at the bell.
Dang, Boomstick saved me.
And for those that don't know what the hell we're talking about, Patrick and I, we're nicknamed the Bat and the Cat. I'm the Bat. He's the Cat.
That's right.
So
Dracula's backwards. There we go. Which I didn't realize that for the longest time. I'm like, oh yeah, good to know.
Yep.
And then Boom, you put up Rip today, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So all right.
I'm looking more into the Bat Polonia movies, so I'm on another screen. But yeah, I did. I think Sharkula's it. I see a movie for Bats 2021, but it's not telling me who did it.
I doubt it's Polonia. That would be interesting.
Yeah.
They need to do Amityville Bats.
There we go.
Have they already done that? Actually, they did do that. They did Amityville Harvest, was a vampire.
I've seen that one. Okay.
Right. That's right.
They just need to throw Amityville in front of whatever. I mean, anything can be Amityville now. It doesn't.
Well, yeah. Well, let's talk about that for a little bit. I mean, Amityville in space. I mean,
Yes.
how glorious is that?
That was great. I enjoyed it. I got my review posted for tomorrow for that one, so you can hear my thoughts on that. So,
Nice.
I think it's coming out on Tuesday, right, for the general public.
yeah, Tuesday's the official release for it. Correct. Yep. So definitely wanted to check out. So try not to get too much into it, but some of it you can even see in the trailer. So it's like pretty much a dead giveaway anyway in the trailer. But so
I've only watched the trailer once because I wanted to be surprised by it. I know that you said that he said this pretty. It's like it's decent Polonia stuff, but you said that it's better than the average. Better than the average, way better. You said because you said the effects toward the end were pretty outstanding.
did I?
You said the laser scene is the best part of the movie. You said
yes. Lasers. I don't know about the gun itself, but the laser was interesting. I like how they, which one little thing I'll say is how they did like kind of for the robot in it, which again in the trailer, he almost looks like those 50 robots in just like a suit and stuff, So it's kind of like a little throwback to those. So
Nice.
Oh, the suits.
yeah, like how they all did that, like just gray suits or whatever for robots. So yeah.
Now, since you saw the movie, are there any regular Polonia pals in that movie, or is this all fresh cast?
Oh yeah, of course. You got Tim Hatch in there. Wow, trying to think who else offhand now. Oh, Natalie is in it also. So Titus. So yeah, you got a few of Jeff Kirkendall, of course. So yeah, it's pretty much a lot of the same people in it. So come on, you can't have a Polonia movie without the pals in it. So.
Yeah,
At least some, right?
Did you find any other Bat Shark movies or no?
No.
What did you do? What did you do for your second movie?
Amityville. That was my second.
Oh, yours is Amityville. Yep. Well, we don't have the high power connections as the House of Horror does, so I had to do Land Shark for mine.
So. And then got my premiere ones up there and then be surprised on the other two. So but I got some good ones planned.
Yeah, I gotta finish my last one now. My last one's gonna be a little bit different. I'm going off the track a little bit. I'm already really liking it, actually, believe it or not. I'm like I think it's actually how they did it was really rather innovative. For like, wow, okay, I like it. It's a total love letter too. It's a total love letter to the 50s and 60s kaiju movies. So I'm gonna have that up tonight, and then I'll have you guys can all come by and check out all our Polonias. Yeah, you know what though? I mean, let me just ask. I mean, I don't know if you guys reviewed all these or not, but when you guys were watching your Polonia movies, were you caught by surprise by watching them? Were you caught by surprise by either how good they were or maybe how cheesy they were?
Some, of course, are better than others, and then there's the really cheesy ones that it's like, what am I watching? But it's just fun to laugh at it and be entertained, So
I caught a winner. I mean, I caught a winner. I was like, it was the best Polonia movie I've watched. Of course, I really wasn't too shocked because John Oak Dalton wrote it, so I really wasn't surprised by that. But they played this, they did the script pretty much as it was, and I was really pleasantly surprised.
I'm thinking that's the same movie I got too that I'm doing for my 5th day, I believe.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah. How about you, Boom? Catch anything that caught your eye?
The only other one I have prepared that I got to film when I get done here is House Squatch. I haven't got to see it yet, so I just finally watched it. So that's the only one I have prepped and ready to go. I have a list of ones I thought about doing, but I might change it. But that's the only one I got done.
House Squatch.
Oh my! Look, and not only that, Al actually has a copy of it. That's dedication, brother. I got to tell you, that's dedication.
Oh.
I shall get it eventually.
Yeah.
How dare you have it before me?
How many Wild Eye movies do you guys each have? I mean, physically, how many physical copies of Wild Eye do you have?
Oh, well, I had gotten some new ones. I lost count. I think I'm almost over 300. I don't know. I'll have to do an updated video because I got some new ones. Of course, I got the Amityville Space Feeders 3. Then I did a trade. I got what was it? Boston Hostage. I forget what the other two were, but a few that I didn't have. And I finally, I've already seen it, but Shark Encounters of the Third Kind, or close.
Yeah, Shark Encounters.
Yes, thank you. Shark Encounters. Yeah. So, yep, I'm building up the collection. So about over 300 now, probably. And then because there's also the ones that have like a few movies on there, so I don't know. But yeah, it's a wild collection.
A wild collection. I see how you eyed that in there.
Ah, yes. So, but yep. So let's see what else we got going on. Tuesday, of course. Saturday, gonna do Return to Splatter Farm for the watch along. So, and then we'll have, of course, some Polonia pals show up and commentary it, kind of like a Mystery Science Theater 3000. Just come and throw out.
But that was one of the more serious movies, isn't it, Steven?
Well, true, it is, but
yeah.
I mean, it's, we're gonna be talking about it too.
So
tomorrow night, and I think we're joined by a special guest tomorrow too, aren't we, Al?
We are. My aunt T Betty's going to be joining us. She's a big Polonia fan, so she's yeah.
That's cool. Nice.
So she's going to be on talking about it with us, and yeah, should be a good time.
Oh,
yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun.
Always fun with the Polonia fans. How did she get into it?
That's a really good question.
I don't know. I don't know.
You have to ask her that tomorrow. Like,
that's a real good question.
Yeah.
How did she get in? I mean, nothing wrong with it, but
I mean, I'm sure I probably mentioned it or something, and then she just kind of,
We're gonna find that out tomorrow for sure. That's gonna probably be our first question. How the hell? Excuse me. How did you find more Polonia movies? Well, see, there's this film critic, and he said that all these movies are fun. So every movie that he reviewed, he said they're fun. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and check them out.
I think I don't know if I restarted or said it, but I think I caught myself saying I had a fun time with it. I was like, oh no!
Did you say that?
The fun is spreading. This movie's fun.
All the Wild Eye movies are fun. Now, I heard you guys were talking about Alicia Silverstone and shark movies. There's one she did called the Requiem that's coming out, or has been out. I think she did.
Out.
It's out,
yeah.
Did you watch it, Boom? How was it?
It's all right. It's not the greatest, but it's all right. They used some kind of real footage of sharks. I kind of like how they did it. I think that's the one I was thinking of, the Requiem, with the Alicia Silverstone. But they used live footage of sharks, and they kind of like green screened it in with the actors instead of using CGI. Same with Shark Bait, but I think Shark Bait was a little bit better because I like Alicia. She did really well. It's like the Requiem. I talked about it somewhere. I don't remember if I made a video or not, but she did, like, you could feel her emotions because they went there because she had lost a baby. You could feel her emotions with that. But later on, she gets attacked by a shark, and you're just like, you can't feel the emotion there because you could tell it's fake. And I don't know, it's like you can feel emotion one thing, but it's like you would think there'd be almost equal levels, but
it's hard. It's got to be hard for actor to act against green screen like that.
Oh yeah.
They put a tennis ball on a stick, and they stick it up there, and you're supposed to act to it, and it's like,
oh my god, it's a tennis ball coming toward me. What do I do?
yeah. I mean, that's good. I guess it makes you appreciate the acting level a lot more. Because you really have to get there to project that, and that's going to be really, really tough. then again, then you're out there just having fun, right? Like in a Mark Peloni movie, you're just out there having fun.
Yeah.
I don't think scripts are, for most of the movies, I don't think scripts are really all that important, other than to, advance the story a little bit.
Right.
Well, last night I actually watched a movie that was about like 90% green screen, and it was hard to watch. And it's called Uktana, the horned monstrosity. It's like a kaiju movie, but it's
SRS.
Yeah, SRS. Oh man, that is a tough movie to watch. I couldn't even get through it. That's how bad it was.
Did you buy it?
No. It's streaming somewhere.
It's on Tubi, right?
It's not on Tubi, actually. It's on
okay.
Where did I see it? I saw it on Midnight Pulp.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I guess I won't watch that one then.
It's pretty brutal.
Well, yes, you know what? Yes, we will, because it's low budget. It's kaiju. Of course, we're gonna watch it.
True.
Yeah.
Now, was it the Incredible Bulk?
It was not the Incredible Bulk. No.
That movie is the worst movie ever made ever.
That's on Tubi.
Yeah, that is on Tubi.
Do you actually own that one, Steven?
Actually, that was one that I got it. Yes, I do own it. Just to have it, just to say it's in my Wild Eye collection.
Is that your Wild Eye version of a human centipede?
Yeah. Sure. I could only watch that movie once, and I watched that.
That's what I thought. That's the SYD. You can watch that Incredible Bulk once. But I did hear from a well-known film critic that it was fun.
Was it? Okay.
I think Hobbs likes it. Hobbs got a copy of it.
I actually do own the Human Centipede.
Oh, Centipede, yeah. I was gonna say if you pull out the Incredible Bulk on there, I'll be shocked. Wait a minute.
I think I might have had that like right down here.
I do not own a copy. I know, shocking, I'm sure, but.
Well, we're talking about CGI sharks. We're talking about CGI sharks and whatnot. Have you been in touch with the boys from the Bad CGI Sharks, Boom?
Yes.
Are they coming out with a new movie?
No, right now they're doing at least none that I'm aware of, but they are doing reviews on movies on their YouTube channel.
Oh, wow, okay.
They picked some really interesting movies to do too.
Are they going to come over and visit the House of Horrors?
Hopefully.
Working on it. They have a sickness in their family at the moment, so we're working on it.
That would be awesome.
When all our schedules can align, it probably won't be on a weekend or a normal time. Probably, unless they can work something out, but maybe after the sickness we will, unless the one that's dealing with the sickness and we only have 2 out of the 3, but it's a possibility soon as we figure something out.
Yeah. Plus, I still need time to watch it. I still haven't watched the movie yet.
That movie's so much fun.
Brother. I know the feeling.
I own that one, but it's nowhere near me where I could prove it, but I do own it.
Yeah.
It's all right. Your shark's moving. I think he's trying to reenact a scene from the movie. I'm looking at it. It's all, you know what? He doesn't know this, but I've actually I saw what it did to your arm too, by the way, Boom.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was that? What were you guys fighting about? Because he was chomping on your arm.
I saved it from getting the cat.
Yeah.
You saved it from getting killed by a cat? That's so awesome. That's so
Catzilla. There we go.
Right. I think I cut it out, but I'm pretty sure the cat was in the shot too. But when I cut it out to put it where it was, I think I cut the cat out of it. I can't remember if he showed up in it or not.
That's awesome.
There might have been a little bit of a tail by my arm or something.
All I know is I'm more like, holy crap, what are they fighting about, man? They're going after it. It's like, okay, wow, crazy shark.
Sharky shark.
God. Will you? Are you gonna pop up on Tuesday too? You should have pop up on Tuesday, Boom, with the sideways hat.
Good.
We'll have a sideways
Here we go. Yes.
I don't have a hat. I don't even think I have a hat anywhere because
Don't you
I'm
have-
not.
you-
I'm not a
you
hat.
don't have a hat?
I'm not a hat person, and I look weird in a hat too. I don't know. I never wore hats.
I'd have to leave my hair down, but I do have hats.
Well, there you go. See, you guys all go in there like Sharkenstein.
It's the only way
You
to
don't
do
have
it.
you don't have a hat, Steven? In Florida?
I don't wear hats really. I know.
What's up with that?
Oh, I'm crazy. I guess I don't know.
I said I would die without a hat here in Louisiana. So
Yeah. But you have to get your hat specially made though, Al, right? Because they have to stay on your head when you sleep.
that's right. Yeah. They have to be nice and snug.
Right.
Anyway, so I was just wondering, since we're also, I guess we're done with Polonia Week. Anything else we need to mention about it? You think, or I think we covered it.
I think Hobbs is probably going to win all the prizes, right?
Hobbs always wins all the prizes.
Hobbs is gonna win. I shouldn't even have a contest and just mail him the movies. Here you go, Hobbs.
Just mail them all to Hobbs. Just make the noise to spin the wheel. There's no, okay, Hobbs wins.
I know. I think he won something just like this past week or something. I saw. Like,
Yeah,
God,
Incredible.
He's been back onto his winning streak again.
I don't know how he does.
Did
it.
he make a review already?
I haven't seen it, but I thought he said he was.
I'm looking
gonna
for his
post-
channel right now. I will find out.
Sometimes he posts at night though. He doesn't post it during. He doesn't post it during the day. I've seen. So
Who's this?
let's see. Oh, the monkey. Hello.
Hey, Monkey, how are you, sir?
What films did I? Oh, we're actually about to get into it right now. We were just talking about Polonia Week, so we
Now
haven't.
we'll talk about a segue.
So, yeah. So Monkey brought it in, perfect timing. Yeah, I was gonna say what your guys' favorite 80s and 90s horror movies were before we dive into ours and head out for the night.
So you want us to go ahead and go ahead and share our movies right now, crush your two lists, and then go? Is that what you're saying?
It's not gonna crush. What is this? The battle of the 80s and 90s? All right, let's see what's on your list.
Is that what? Then tomorrow night when you guys come over to our channel, you guys could go for revenge.
Exactly, that's the plan.
All right.
Sabotage.
But you know what? Look at this. The Monkey's going to go ahead and he's going to drop some of his. He's going to drop his list. I think you're going to. I think this list idea is a good idea, Steven, and boom, it looks like you're going to get some interaction with it.
Woohoo!
That's right.
Yeah, Monkey, go ahead. What's your 80s and 90s movies you got? Let's get in on the list.
We want to know.
Monkey's Paw. Let's see.
He's pausing.
12 Monkeys.
Monkey Shines.
Monkey Shines.
Nice.
King Kong.
Was there an 80s King Kong?
There's the 70s King
I know
Kong.
there's a 70s. Yeah, missed it by a
Zillafoot.
King Kong escapes.
Oh, he probably have some really good ones. I wouldn't make fun of him for his name, but he's probably got some really good ones.
I'm sure he does.
Or him,
sure
her, I don't know.
Congo TNT.
Let's see what he's got.
Hobbs says every which way but lose. Yes, that was absolutely frightening.
That was. Hobbs wins.
Yeah.
Hobbs wins.
Hobbs wins. Yeah, send him the package.
Again.
Again.
It's just like Forrest Gump when he goes, I met the president again. Well, Hobbs won again.
I met the president.
I must have had me 15 Dr. Peppers.
I'm sorry I broke up your Black Panther party.
Are you two twins? You're not of relation. Alabama, sir.
Hi, Brene. How are you?
Weird Science. Yep. Teen Witch. Mhm.
Teen Witch. Hell yeah.
Flight of the Navigator. Yep.
Yep. The Bill Clinton scandal. Ooh.
That was a
Nice.
comedy, wasn't it? That was
Good picks there, Monkey.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, interesting.
I
I
know
was actually,
the,
I didn't put it on the list, but I almost was thinking about Teen Witch. That was a good one. I love the part with the voodoo doll. The teacher gets in the wash in the car wash.
Yeah, but wasn't Teen Wolf an '80s movie?
Teen Wolf is one too. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I know the Flight of the Navigator, the screen used ship is in
You got it.
is in Tomorrowland in Walt Disney World.
Okay. Fairy Dust, Weep the Wild Winds. Going to share you out with the Oregon Cousins. They are horror fun seekers. Awesome. Yep. Tell them to stop on by anytime.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Teen Wolf is legendary.
You get all right. You want to go with your '80s, Al?
I just know my number ones off the top of
That's
my head.
fine.
I did 5 '80s and 5 '90s.
Oh, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Oh, fancy pants. Oh, is that
Fancy
what it
pants.
is? Well, I'm just gonna put my hat sideways
Boom.
in honor of Sharkenstein.
So what's your number 5?
For number 5, I put Warlock from 1989.
Nice.
Deep cut. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
right. A little Julian Sands
bar,
action.
setting the bar high already.
There you go. All right. What's your number 4?
My number 4, I put Dark Knight of the Scarecrow.
Ooh, lovely movie.
Yeah, I didn't come to play. We're gonna make Boom and Steven work for that list.
There you go. For
You're pulling it out right there.
visual.
Nice.
Bubba didn't do it. Bubba didn't do it.
Bubba
I was
didn't do
actually
it.
going to mention that too, but that's all right. Sabotage, revenge tomorrow.
That's right. Yeah, you guys can come over with 5 tomorrow and for revenge, the revenge tour. See, my number 3, I put The Gates of Hell.
Fulci?
Gates of Hell. I mean, because who else? I mean, you can't deny Christopher George getting his brains pulled out to the back of his head.
Yeah.
I mean, it's classic. Let's see. Monkey says his favorite Halloween music video of horror is "Take on Me." Yeah, that's a great video.
I dare you to watch it at 3 a.m. and not hold your breath.
Let's see. My number 2 for the '80s is The Changeling with George C. Scott.
Yes.
That's a beautiful movie.
That is a fantastic movie.
Yeah. You know, it's the same sort of vein as that sort of movie. That movie there, it's the same has the same vibe as For a Dark Song. It's a slow burn.
Yeah.
No real flash or dash to it. It's just really subtle, and it just works your way into your head. You know, and it just sets up camp there. You never forget it.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, my number 1 from the '80s, which should be no surprise, even though I probably don't mention it nearly enough, but my number 1 '80s horror film is Reanimator from 1986.
Jeffrey Combs, of course.
Reanimator was so freaking. That movie was just balls to the wall. Back then, I mean, it's just like it still holds up today. It really does.
I'll just bring out all the movies.
Man.
Yeah, that's right. Now pull out the Incredible Bulk. Pull out the Incredible Bulk.
I don't know about that. Well, my number 1 '80s movie, The Thing.
Yes, got that one for sure. Yep.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorite movies of all time. Any genre, anything. This is top tier. Just I can't say enough good things about it. Things about it.
I had enough things to say about The Thing.
You know what though? I'd like to see that creature try to morph into a bat.
Oh.
I don't think he could do it.
I don't know about that. I mean, he could be a freaking human. So
Yeah, Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it'll be interesting.
Yeah. No.
Oh yeah. The Angela Jolie one.
Yeah, that is a
I
different
had
one.
never.
That's a totally different movie.
I had never seen that one.
That one's pretty good. But yeah, it's a different plot. That's why
You
it
it's
wasn't
a
the
drama,
same.
right?
It's a totally different plot.
Yeah, I want to say it's like a drama too, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
it
think
is.
so. Yeah.
Yeah, totally different thing.
I think I remember seeing that if I'm mistaken, but I think it was I think it was not that long ago. It was making the Dollar Tree waves. I could be.
Might have been. Yeah, it might have been.
Might have to. I don't think I have a copy of that. Huh. Okay, go ahead, Al.
That was my 80s. Right
Oh,
there.
that was it. The one.
I only,
Okay.
I only need the one. That's all I need.
Okay. Well, I did 5 apiece. I thought you were doing 5 apiece.
I didn't have time.
Oh. Wow.
Let's see.
I did mine today too. I like just before the show. I'm like, yes, perfect. I know my list.
Well, I'll just crank out the other ones I got though, so I'll get out of you guys' way here. So I picked and for the 90s, I picked Nightbreed.
Nice. Yep.
I picked Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday.
Not so final, but yes.
Well, we only did that because now we have powerful connections with the director.
Yep.
Yeah.
Theory Dust says
Everybody.
1983 Friday the 13th 3D and Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 3. Yep.
Yep, definitely. For my third one, I picked Demon Knight, which is, people talk about that a lot, which always makes me happy. Because that was a fantastic movie too.
Mm-hmm.
William Sadler in a rare good guy role. Jada Pinkett Smith. She played a great leading lady. She was a good final girl.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Billy Zane is. I guess he just goes to the level of material because when he's good, he's really good, and he was really good in this.
He was. I think that was probably one of the best movies I've seen him in. I really liked
for
him.
sure.
Well, he was good in The Phantom.
Yeah. Renee's mentioning the horror from the 90s is Boxing Helena. That was really good too. That was really good. I saw that. That actually had Julian Sands from Warlock. He was in that.
Damn.
And Sherilyn Fenn, I believe. Sherilyn Fenn or Cheryl? I think it was Sherilyn Fenn was in that too. Yeah, it's very dark. Yeah, that's not an easy movie to watch because she literally is boxed. For my second one, I picked Anaconda. I picked that both for me and for our good friend Ricky from the Old AF Reviewers. Because Anaconda is a horror film and it is very spooky. And if you're scared of snakes like most
Snake
people
out there
are,
this big.
yeah, that's right. And the scene where John Voight gets curled up in the snake and he winks at the camera, breaking the fourth wall, classic. Just absolutely classic.
What was it where the one guy got stung or whatever in his throat or had to cut him open or whatever?
Eric Stoltz. Yeah, he wasn't in the movie that long. He was barely in it. He was there in the beginning and at the end. I think he was sick during the filming of it. So
hey, Aaron. He said hey to everyone. Aaron P here.
Hello, Aaron.
Oh, hey, Aaron. How are you? Let's see. Carvelli from Welcome Back, Cotter is in Demon Knight. Awesome. I know Brenda Bocchi was in it, and she was amazing. She was also in Under Siege 2 and a bunch of other fun movies. And my number one horror for 90s I picked was Spawn. Hell yeah. That was not only a horror film, but it was also like the first superhero movie, the modern superhero movie.
Very good.
All right.
There you go.
Well, I have two. I actually picked two from the 90s for you.
Yes.
All right.
First, From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yep. I got
Of course
that
it
on
would
there
be.
for sure.
Of course it would be. You know why, right? What's in Dusk Till Dawn?
I don't know. Could it be the Titty Twister?
Yeah, you know what, Ricky? I will definitely get back to you, and I can tell you this right now. He has no animosity towards you at all. Ricky likes everybody. Everybody. There's not a person I've met that he has not liked. Yep.
Yep.
Spawn considered horror. Yeah, that's true, Hobbs.
I can see it. I can see it either way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And then
I thought as that.
There you
go. But that's the dawn. Why am I not surprised by that?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I have a bad fetish.
Do you think you just subconsciously or subliminally, you subconsciously just pick bats?
Possibly, because my other movie is Bram Stoker's Dracula. So there you go.
Nice.
I got to represent some kind of way, you know.
Represent.
Sideways.
Maybe they ought to do a follow up to Sharkenstein called Battenstein.
There you go. That's it. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one.
I see Echo's here and he's alive. He survived last night.
All right. Congrats.
Echo survived last night. Congratulations, Echo. That's all. That's our list right now.
All right.
I'll probably have more tomorrow.
Yeah. We're gonna come up with more. We're gonna be ready for you two.
All right, we'll do the revenge tour tomorrow.
Wow. Okay.
It's been fun though, and it's gonna be a good week. So yeah, looking forward to it. The rest.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing Boom's and yours, Polonia movies, and
everybody else's.
Yeah, everybody else's. We'll come over on Saturday and to help congratulate Hobbs on his big win. But thanks for doing this. Thanks for thinking about us doing this collaboration. We had a lot of fun. It was.
I had a blast doing these. Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah, real good time. And thanks for helping out, Boom. I enjoyed your. I put that you being attacked by your shark. I love that in my Instagram. That was funny. It's a great picture. I appreciate that. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow at 8:00 on Al's channel.
Alrighty.
All right. Thanks so much. Thanks for you guys in the chat that came out and support us. And we'll see you guys all tomorrow.
Yep.
Peace.
Stay spooky, y'all.
And let's see. The monkey said, because of the horrific question for y'all, do you think because of the horrific director's past, do you think they will not be releasing 4K Jeepers Creepers? I don't know.
That's a good question. I don't know either.
It's a good movie, but the whole director thing, that's what sucks, because everybody in the movie was good there. But, that's why Free just said congratulations, Hob. So, yeah. I got, of course, sticking with vampire movies, 1987, The Lost Boys.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was on your list. Yeah. So.
I didn't make a top 10 list. Nobody told me.
Oh, no, I mean.
So I got a list of all the great movies that I could think of.
There wasn't really any list. He just figured his top 5, which I was like, that's fine. So, but yeah, we're just talking about random ones. I just picked some good ones. There's not really any specific order. So, but yeah, love me some Lost Boys.
Yeah,
like
Lost
the whole
Boys
maggot.
Is great.
The whole maggot scene. The Frog Brothers, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What else you got?
I got Evil Speak on my list, 82, with Clint Howard in it. And Brain Damage in 88.
Yeah.
Invaders from Mars. I really enjoy that one. 86.
Oh, yeah. Coming back in the kids behind the hill and putting the axes on the back of their neck. Yep. It was a dream, or was it?
And then Maximum Overdrive. A lot of the movies that we talked about last week are actually on this list because Stephen King did a lot in the 80s and 90s. So there's going to be a lot of Stephen King on this list, but Maximum Overdrive was in 86. We got Fright Night, another vampire movie.
Yes.
In 85.
Some of these, like, I figured you would have on your list, and like I was debating putting those, but there were so many good movies in the 80s.
Oh, yes.
Horror movies. I mean,
yeah, I just wish that I was allowed to watch movies back then, but I would have been young. But I missed out on like seeing so many of these, like when they came out. But yeah, I would have been too young to see them.
Of course, we got Nightmare on Elm Street, 84.
Yeah, 1 through 5 was in the 80s.
Okay.
Yeah, because 1 was in 84, 2 was in 85, 3 was in 87, 4 was in 88, and 5 was in 89.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, and Freddy's Dead was in the 90s after that.
Yep.
Yeah. Well then.
Same with Jason, Friday the 13th. 1 through 8 was in the 80s, stopping at 89 on number 8. And then we got The Great Sleepaway Camp
Of
with
course.
the amazing plot twist at the end. If you haven't seen it, then I won't give it away, but
I think everybody knows by
pretty
now.
much everybody knows, but it was in 83.
Yeah, I had that one.
Cujo,
yeah.
83. What'd you say?
I was going to say I got The Blob in 1988. Johnny
Yes.
Smith was in that.
Mm-hmm. And Christine in 83, and Firestarter in 84. Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
Yeah, I got that
88.
one. Yep.
Poltergeist in 82.
Got that one. I'm surprised you haven't said The Evil Dead in 81.
It's on my list, but I think it's farther down for some reason. Oh, it's coming up actually. But
okay.
yeah,
I was gonna say, come on,
Evil
Mr.
Dead.
Boomstick. Gotta have the
Yeah, Evil Dead was 81, and number 2 was in 87. I think I said Poltergeist. I know I was about ready to, but I don't know if I did. But it was in 82.
Yeah.
The Return of the Living Dead, 85.
Yep.
Then we had Child's Play, 88.
88.
Cat's Eye, another Stephen King, 85. And then after Cat's Eye is when I had the Evil Dead 2 movies. And then Hellraiser, 87, and number 2 was in 88.
Mm-hmm.
Children of the Corn, another Stephen King, 84.
Yep.
Then we got Day of the Dead was in 85. Puppet Master, 89. The Fly was in 86. I think that was the remake one. It was Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum. Yeah, I was about to say that next. The Fly. I love when he's arm wrestling him and like the acid comes out of his hand and he breaks his wrist.
Mm-hmm. And the Scanners was in 81.
Got that one. Chopping Mall in 86.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was on my list too. I'm not sure where because I have to scroll a lot. But yeah, I got it on here somewhere. I didn't put these in a particular order. If I know I had to do an order, I would have. But
no, we didn't have to put. We didn't have to put them in order. I just put them whatever, wrote them down in the years. So, The Shining,
80.
Yeah,
another Stephen King. John Carpenter's The Thing was in 82.
Of course, yep.
And then Beetlejuice is a starter horror.
Yeah,
88.
Yep. Showtime. You know that part, which I just found this out. I forget where I saw it posted, but the scene where he kicks down the tree and he goes, "Nice fucking model." Honk, honk. That part was improv. Like the set actually fell down, and so he was just like, he just went with it. It's like, "Nice fucking model," and so they kept it in the movie. Which I was surprised. I was surprised they kept that in there for a PG movie. But
I don't think PG. I think you're allowed one F-bomb. I think.
I thought it was PG-13.
Maybe it is PG-13. I'm not sure.
Oh well, it was kind of low though. It was brief, but
right.
I just found that funny that it was improv and that the set actually fell apart.
Yeah, 80s, 90s was different than today's age. You could get away with a lot more in the PG-13 PGs back in the 80s and 90s than you can today.
Right.
So yeah, I can see it, especially kids movies for like Beetlejuice and God knows what else. I'm sure there's other ones that I can't think of off the top of my head, but yeah, the 80s and 90s were glorious there. Well, you could do about anything on the PG-13 and PG. Let's see, we did The Shining, The Howling, 81. Yeah. I don't remember. Yeah, I said The Thing, didn't I?
Yeah, we said.
Okay, yeah. I'm kind of skipping around on my list, so
Shocker, 1989. Horace Pinker.
The Howling, 81.
Yep. Not a horror, but still a little one. Gremlins, 1984.
I got this somewhere on my list too. I was so mad. I wanted to see that so bad, but my mom wouldn't let me. Say how old. I wasn't very old. Can't think how old I was though, but yeah, I didn't get to see it. I was so mad. But I had toys of it though. I didn't even have not just Gizmo. I had I'm pretty sure I still have them somewhere in my storage shed. But I had little gremlin figures. I love those things so much, but I wasn't allowed to see it. And They Live.
Yep.
88. You're talking about zombies for some reason in chat. That wasn't in the 80s or 90s. It's still a great movie. And if you also see Aquarium of the Dead, it is also connected to that, to the zombies. There's Zombies 1, there's Zombies 2, like Echo was talking about. And then Aquarium of the Dead is connected. So you might want to consider that a third one of the movies.
Or a spinoff from it. Or
because the thing that gets the animals sick in the aquarium is the same thing as what gets them sick at the zoo. And they actually get I want to call it a virus, but it's been so long I don't remember if it was actual virus or if it was a vial or something. Whatever they get.
Vial that helped. I don't know if it was supposed to be a medicine or.
It was something to that effect that they got from the zoo, and they brought it to the aquarium
instead of it being destroyed. Like it was supposed to be destroyed, and it wasn't because they wanted to cut through something, or I don't know, it was something along those lines. But but they actually mentioned the name of it, and so
somebody said. Jaws Revenge. What year was that? Jaws.
I know it was the 90s.
Was it 87?
Oh, it was 87. Okay, I lied. 80s. Okay.
I actually because that was one of my first Jaws movies I saw. So I didn't even have a T-shirt of Jaws Revenge.
We should do a Jaws marathon sometime.
Oh yes, yes.
Then talk about each Jaws. It's been forever since I've watched them.
Oh yes, I own all four. So I have a T-shirt. I have a purse too, but I think I left it in Illinois because I cannot find it up here. But I have a purse too that has Jaws on it. I have a hat, a baseball cap with Jaws. I have the T-shirt with Jaws Revenge. I also have a Jaws skirt, Jaws T-shirts. Trying to think what else I have. I have a shit ton of shark stuff, and a lot of it's Jaws. I wore my Elvira shirt for the 80s.
Nice.
I was trying to think because I have a lot of 80s, 90s themed shirts. It's like, who do I want to pick? I picked my Elvira. But I don't know why Zombies was brought up since that was
later on the Tremor shirt or whatever. Perfection. Yeah. Perfection.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I wanted that shirt so much. I forget what that came in. That came in some block, didn't it?
It was. I've only gotten a couple of them because they're expensive and I don't really get them. Or I don't even know if it's still around anymore or not. It did come in a box. I remember that. I can't remember which one.
And so I remember I was so mad because either I'd had that box and I skipped it that month, or it was one that I didn't have because I was getting one regularly that I was doing unboxing videos for. So I can't remember what happened with it when I didn't get that shirt, but I was so mad. I was like, I want a Tremor shirt.
I think I don't know if I wrote down Tremors or not for 90s or not.
I do have Tremors, but it's 90s, so I haven't even hit the 90s yet.
Yeah, we're not there yet, but
I got a huge ass list for the 80s yet.
Oh, that's fine. Al was saying the New York Ripper. I think wasn't that the killer that he like sounded like a duck or something when he talked?
I don't remember that movie at all, so I don't know. I don't even know if I've seen that movie, to be quite honest.
Or maybe it was just, I thought it was the New York Ripper. I don't know, like he sort of sounded like a duck when he talked, or they mentioned a duck or something. If that's the movie, I could be wrong, but I know there's some sort of movie.
I have no clue. That is one I have not heard of, so I don't know. But I got They Live, 88. I think I said that before we got kind of sidetracked with Jaws.
Yeah.
Creep Show, 82. Another Stephen King. Halloween. I forgot to write the year. No, Halloween 2 was 81. I was going to say I forgot to write the year, but it's just the way my notes are. And then Halloween 3 was 82. Halloween 4, 88, and Halloween 5 was 89. I know a lot of people shit on Halloween 3, but Halloween 3 is amazing. Take out the fact that there's people pissed off there's no Michael Myers, and it's a great movie.
Yeah.
People are only pissed off because there's no Michael Myers, but you got Tom Atkinson. Fuck off. The Dead Zone, 83. Another Stephen King. Silver Bullet, 85.
A lot of good Stephen King movies came out.
Oh, yes. I say he pretty much ruled the 80s and 90s. Reanimator, 85.
Yeah.
Elvira, Mistress of... Oh, shit.
Where's my notes? Of the
shit. My notes just like disappeared for a second. I was like, oh, no.
Mistress of the shit.
I don't know what happened. That was weird. My tablet went crazy.
Uh-oh, Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah. But yeah, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, 88. Of course, the Blob remake, 88. The Fog, 80. So John Carpenter did a lot in the 80s too. The Stuff, 85.
Oh, I did put that down. I don't know why I didn't mention that, but yeah.
I
even put that in our little tagline. Bring your stuff and talk about
I was gonna say you didn't even put that in the tag thing. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, 86. I know it's not the greatest, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that has Joe Bob in it for a little bit. So we got to talk about that one. Pet Cemetery, 89.
Yeah.
Prom Night, 80. My Bloody Valentine, 81. I got Alligator, 80.
Yep.
The Stepfather, 87. Which I never even seen the original one until, because they just played it on Joe Bob recently. And I'd never seen the original. I've only seen the remake.
I like the original one so much better.
Yeah, I liked it too. Because before that, I'd only seen the remake. And I didn't even know that Amber Heard was in the remake. She was the girlfriend. But, I lost my spot. Oh, here we go. Monkey Shines, 88.
Right. Hey,
the Hitcher, 86.
I forget what year, but I know the Twilight Zone too came out. Twilight Zone movie.
Right. I don't know if I have that one on my list. I remember seeing it, but I don't know if I typed it.
Oh, we were talking about the original and remake of the Stepfather Bones.
Yeah. I said the Hitcher. Terror Train was in 80 with Jamie Lee Curtis. And, of course, David Copperfield. Or no, that's not Terror Train, is it? Oh. Yeah, it is Terror Train. We quit messing up. Manic Cop was in 88.
Yeah, Maniac Cop's a fun one.
976 Evil, 88. I got that in a pack of different movies. I got that one. I forget what else came with that one. Critters. We started Critters in 86. And then Jaws 3 was in 83. I don't know why I have Jaws 3 wrote down and not Jaws Revenge. I don't know why the hell I did this. I did this at like 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday night, so You gotta give me a little credit on it. Predator 80 was in 87.
87, yeah.
Yes, do my shine. I'm like, yeah. Shine on, my friend. Shine on. Night of the Demons was 88. Slumber Party Massacre 2. I'm pretty sure the first one was in the 80s too, but I really like the second one, so I only put that one on my list with the driller killer. When you got the rock and roll stuff going on, and it's really crazy and really cheesy. It's like right up my alley. It was in 87. I think you already said Shocker, if I remember correctly. And it said Chopping Mall. Motel Hell was in 80. Basket Case in 82. Aliens, because the first one was, I think, 78, maybe 79, somewhere in that area.
Yep.
Shit. Night of the Creeps, 86. American Werewolf in London was in 81. Monster Squad with our friend Andre was 87.
Yep.
And then I'm going to count this, even though it's not really... It's kind of a kid-ish one, but Scrooge with
Bill Murray.
Bill Murray. I was having hiccups. Was in 88. I love that movie. I watch it almost every Christmas.
And with Bill Skarsgård, okay. No, I'm just kidding. Like how you mix up Bills and Scrooge with Bill Skarsgård.
Little Shop of Horrors, the remake with Steve Martin and them in it. It was in
Rick
86.
Moranis, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, Doctor. Oh, Audrey.
Return of the Killer Tomatoes. I know a lot of people hate on that one, but I think it's great. 88. I own both of those. Attack of the Killer Tomatoes and Return of the Killer Tomatoes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think if I remember, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes was in the late 70s, so it's not on the list. Night of the Comet was in 84.
Mm-hmm.
The Toxic Avenger, we got introduced to Toxie, unless they had I know they had comics, so that might have been before, I'm not sure. But that was in 84. 5000 with Jeff Goldblum in it. Was in 85. The Burbs, 89.
I haven't watched The Burbs in a long time. I have it somewhere.
Yeah, I just bought that recently, but I haven't watched it. It came in a set with other Tom Hanks movies, and it had Dragnet, The Burbs, and I forget what the other one was, Money something or other.
I think I got it from Scream Factory when they had a sale, because that's the best time when they get them. Otherwise, they're like ridiculous.
Yeah, I ended up watching Dragnet before I watched The Burbs because I really like Dragnet.
There's a movie I was going through. It's a 90s movie, but I know we're not quite there yet, but it was called like Bug Buster, and it's got like Randy Quaid in it, and apparently there's like these mutated cockroaches or something, and he's like a famous exterminator, and he's got to help him in his town, and I'm like, Randy Quaid's exterminator? And it's on Tubi right now too, so I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, it's called
I'll have to watch that.
It's called Bug Buster. I'm like, what the heck is this? And I read it. I'm like, that sounds interesting.
Huh. I'll have to look that up. My killer podcast is coming for you. She will make you watch it.
Make me watch which movie?
No.
Bugbuster. Let me know what movie you're talking about.
Is My Killer Podcast? That's another podcast, I assume. Oh, okay. Mr. Bones has it. It's The Burbs, The Money Pit, and Dragnet. I couldn't remember what the money one was called because it's not near me at the moment. But I just bought that set recently instead of watching The Burbs, which I originally intended to do when I went and grabbed that movie. But instead, I was like, no, I want to watch Dragnet. So I watched Dragnet. The Witches of Eastwick with Jack Nicholson, 87. House. Was in 85. That's a great movie. I love that movie. Pumpkinhead was in 88. Prom Night 2.
which we actually spoke to Brian Bremer, so that was fun.
Yeah.
Society. I forget what year that was, but I'm pretty sure that was
It's 89. I was about
89.
ready to yeah, it's next after Prom Night 2.
There we go. Yep, can't leave that out.
And then Rawhead Rex, 87.
Oh, okay. The monkey said The Burbs. No one loves it more than My Killer Podcast. Okay,
Nice. I'm not sure who My Killer Podcast is, but that's great.
I'll check them out.
But that is all I got for the 80s. Did I miss any that you put on your list?
Nope, that's good for now. I think for the 80s there.
So I got a huge list for the 90s as well.
Let's see. John Horton, welcome. Let's try to see what the. Let's see. Rocking it with celebrity interviews. Thank you very much. Did one Monday. Rolando, which I think we were talking about earlier. I'm not sure.
I don't think we said his name, but I did somewhat mention something about.
Yeah, you were talking about Bruce Almighty or whatever.
Yeah,
That's what we were talking about. Like, I know we were talking about.
Right, yeah, because I was out looking for the movie when we went grocery shopping, so I was really hoping Snooks had it, but they don't have a huge selection of movies there. But I didn't want to go out to Walmart. There's so much construction. Plus, we was on limited time, but there's so much construction. They're like tearing up this road that I take to get there, and it's just a pain in the ass to get there. And if I order it, it's only like $5, I think, at Walmart. But if I order it, it's not going to get here before Monday.
Right.
So I was like, we're going to Snooks. I know they have movies. Cross my fingers. But I'm not going to be able to watch Bruce Almighty before Monday.
I still got to watch Murder in the Woods.
I watched that yesterday.
How was it? Good?
It wasn't too bad. It was pretty good. If I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the whole cast is Latino.
Yeah, it's an all Latino cast. Yeah.
I thought that was pretty great.
It's got Danny Trejo, so come on.
Oh, yeah.
Pee-wee's Big Adventure scared me. He scared me to death. Well, there was what was it? Large Marge. That was pretty freaky.
Yeah, it was a showing off because last week I picked up a Pee Wee Herman Playhouse set. Not the toys, but the
DVDs.
Yeah, the DVDs. Almost like perfect condition. Like the first 23 episodes or something to that effect.
Boglins. That's kind of funny. I was watching Rick and Morty earlier, and he picked up, there was like a box that said Boglins in it. I'm like, oh yeah, Boglins. Because he was looking for his Mr. Meeseek. Mr. Meeseek box. When Morty went all crazy with the Death Stone. But anyway.
Nice. Now we was watching a lot of we didn't watch anything today before we left, but so we had stuff to do before we left. But last night we was watching a lot of what's his name, Orlando's stuff. Mm-hmm. We was watching American Dad, and then we watched Next Friday.
Yeah, Baby Joker.
Right. And I watched something else. Oh, I watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the episode that he was in. I think this is the only celebrity we've had that he's actually watched the shit with me. Well, except for Murder in the Woods, because I watched that one. No.
Well, I think that's the only horror movie that he said.
Yeah, it is. Well, he was in TV shows, but that's the only horror movie because he was in Dexter.
Yeah. And
which I haven't watched that, and I probably won't because I haven't seen the TV series, and I don't want to jump into
the middle of
because I'm even though I'll do it for other things, I haven't seen every episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and I didn't mind watching that one, but
which episode was he in? Which episode was he in? Was he in the first season, or I'm trying
to? Let me pull up my notes because I have it wrote down. I don't remember.
Well, let me know what episode Dexter and whatever.
Dexter, I did not write down, so I don't know.
Did you get the Shameless? Did you get the Shameless one?
No, I did not, because I've not watched Shameless either. But
I've watched every single episode of Shameless.
I can tell you what episodes he's in, though. Just give me 1 second.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Really, phone?
You can just message me them later. That's fine. Let me know. I even told him I wasn't sure. I've seen the episodes, but one thing he told me when I was talking to him a little bit, he was saying he likes that because he likes to be a character actor, and that you're like, oh, that's you. Okay, cool. So yeah.
In Shameless, he was in season 7, episode 11.
7-Eleven. All right, I'll remember 7-Eleven. All right.
That's Shameless. And what was the other one that you wanted to know? Was it Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was season 4, episode 5.
Okay. I didn't think. Oh, okay. I think I only watched
It's
up to
called
season
Lockup.
3.
And it has
Can't remember if I got to season 4 or not. Season 4 had Ghost Rider in it.
thank you, Ghost Rider. I
think I watched. I was just getting into it. Like I didn't finish all of season 4, so I might not have gotten to that episode. But I think I started watching season 4 because I remember getting to the point with Ghost Rider. So.
I see. I'm not all caught up on that, but it's like I'm on the fence of watching Dexter. So I was like, do I want to jump into it? And then I wasn't sure about Shameless either because I don't know.
Shameless was great. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So I've never watched an episode of that. So I haven't watched his episode either because I'm like, do I want to
Shameless? It might not really matter too much out of order. I mean, there's certain things maybe, but I mean, it's not like a huge deal. I don't know. Depending on the episode of what's going on, I don't know. But now I haven't watched The Bear yet, but I've seen like trailers for it where he's that. I guess it's a restaurant that he's trying to fix up or something like that.
Nice.
I was saying earlier, I watched the new Resident Evil Bones that is out, the 8 episodes. I don't know if you checked that out yet or not. I mean, I know a lot of people were shitting on it, but I mean, I thought it was all right. But whatever.
Yeah, maybe I'll look into that because I got to figure out something to watch while we eat. Well, they'll eat before me, but I usually pick something.
Actually,
I wanted to say that when I was telling you about stealing a picture, when I wanted to change the picture, I was like, I got to find something that don't have a porn stash.
Thank you. Actually, people said I look like Steve Zahn in National Security when I have it on there. If you look right there, it was a B right there.
Did you step on it?
Yeah. The dog stepped on a bee. What that even have to do with anything in the trial? Like, I mean,
nothing. That's why there was an objection afterwards.
We object about your damn dog stepping on a bee.
Yeah. Well, she didn't object.
No, I know.
Right, because she was going off topic. Because I think she lost her train of thought, and this was spinning this wild story, obviously, that had nothing to do with nothing. So, yeah, but yeah, if you watch the full clip, they actually object right after she says that.
Wouldn't be surprised. Like, what are you talking about, you dumb bitch? That's what
I think if they was allowed to do that, they would object.
Objection for being a bitch.
That's hearsay. No, I'm kidding.
Hearsay. I'm learning. He just kept saying, he didn't even finish his own sentence. He was like, hearsay. I love that when he's like, he's like, I can't talk, so everything is hearsay.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, they wouldn't they tried their best to keep him quiet.
They didn't want him to talk, no matter what it was.
No. Then they tried to say, I know we're going completely off track, but, because I've watched, even before, somebody might want to try, I only watched the trial because it's big. No. I've been pretty deep into this since like the UK trial. So I knew a lot of bit about it before the whole trial started. That's why I watched almost every single day. There was a few times episodes I missed, but I'd catch up on clips. So I've watched pretty much the whole thing, and I've been keeping track of pretty much what's been going on afterwards as well. But they're trying to say, he had his chance at the UK trial. Not publicly. He did not have publicly. Plus, they pretty much kept him quiet in that one as well. And the judge was corrupt, so they pretty much, didn't allow him to do a lot. Right. Plus, there's different laws in the UK as well. Were they talking about another season?
Of Carnival. It was like
No, I've never heard of that.
It's not on anymore. It used to be on. I think it was HBO.
Oh,
Oh yeah, HBO series. I just read it. Well, it's HBO series.
I've never heard of that.
I did, but I think I didn't finish it because, or I started it and then I heard it was canceled, and I hate like something that ends on a cliffhanger. It's like I know it's like I want to watch it, but I know it ends on a ending that they didn't continue. It's like I hate that. It's like the most annoying thing ever to watch a show and then them not continue it. I can't stand that, and it. It's like there's a show we can do. All the fucked up shows that left us hanging, you bastards.
Yeah, I'm not really caught up on a lot of TV shows because a lot of them came out like when I was working all the time. So I would like a lot of older shows. And then if I did want to watch, I didn't get a chance to because I'd be working all the time and there was no point in getting into anything. About the only thing I've really gotten into was The Walking Dead and all the spin-offs, which there's going to be another spin-off coming soon. I want to say it's next Sunday, but I could be wrong on that. But there's another one coming soon. And that's pretty much it. The American Horror Story, I was caught up for a while until like the later seasons. Then I dropped off that. Son of Anarchy. Our dude that's going to be here Monday is in one episode of Son of Anarchy.
Yep.
I'm not on his IMDb page right now to tell you which one, but give me 1 second. Because I don't remember.
I think that Miss Marvel, they're doing like some other show because if you watch the end credit, it said Miss Marvel's coming back in the Marvels. Or something.
I'm sure.
Well, no, I was talking to Monkey about that. Sorry, but yeah. No, I was saying, speaking of the end of season cliffhangers, Miss Marvel, the TV show, we're not even supposed to get a season 2. Yeah, I think they're just continuing.
I haven't seen Miss Marvel yet, so I don't know.
It got better. It started off a little slow. I was like, I don't know about it, but it was all right. It was decent for what it was.
I watched the trailer, and that's just like, I'm sure we'll watch it eventually because he's huge into Marvel, but I watched the trailer, and it's like, I'm not going to push to watch this because I don't really care, but I'm not really huge in the comic stuff, so I could care either way if we watch it.
I still got to watch the last couple episodes of Obi-Wan Kenobi too. Like I started watching it, but
we're caught up on that. We got to be caught up on Star Wars. Yeah. So we're caught up on that. But John Horton, Rolando, that's going to be here on Monday. He was in season 4, episode 4 of Sons of Anarchy. So, and he played Benny. So if you know who that is, because I don't know anything about Sons of Anarchy, he will be here on Monday.
You can ask him all your Anarchy questions.
Mm-hmm. The Killing TV show on AMC. I'm not sure what that is. The Killing. I'm not sure what The Killing is.
I haven't watched it, but I think I've heard of it, but I haven't watched it. Then What We Do in the Shadows, they just had the season premiere, a couple episodes this week. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I watched that the other day. But yeah, I'm caught up on that. I'm so not caught up on American Horse, which I'm kind of glad because I won't mention the name yet, but somebody we have coming up is in a season that I haven't seen yet, so I might just binge the whole season.
Yes. Yeah. Next month should be good. So yeah,
right.
Person's on vacation right now, so
right.
I'm gonna get
back.
That's
what I say. I won't say who, but yeah, I'm really excited about that because it was a season I really wanted to see, but I never got around to seeing it. And this person's in that, and I was like, it gives me an excuse to watch it. Might be binging a whole season in one day.
Our first American Horror Story guest. Yay. Which I try to message Naomi Grossman again, too, who played Pepper. Like, I had talked to her about it briefly, but we'll see. I don't know.
She's great, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I met her a few times, and then, of course, she was at Spookala, so... But it's just so hard getting back in touch with them and their schedules and messages going through. It's just like, but... But yeah, August will be a good one. And this person's done many other things too besides American Horror Stories.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, you'll be excited when I know I was. Once I realized clicked who this person was, I was super excited.
The actor, let's see, the lead singer of Stillwater played the father of the lead actor in Sons of Anarchy, who doesn't voiceovers during the journal episodes.
Cool.
It's been a while since I've watched Son of Anarchy.
I've never seen a single episode, so I don't know. What's your guys' can't live without TV show and movie? I would say
I can't live without TV, so
I am really deep. I know a lot of people hate it, but I am really deep into The Walking Dead. So I would say my can't live without TV show, because we've got AMC Plus just so I can watch my Walking Dead. So I technically have two Shutters because I have the Shutter app, and then I have Shutter through AMC Plus because Shutter through AMC Plus sucks. So I got that AMC Plus just so I can watch The Walking Dead. So The Walking Dead for me, TV show. Movie, I don't know, because there's so many great movies. I don't know of one movie that I cannot live without.
like I said, I can't live without movies and TV.
Right.
I would go insane.
I can answer the TV show, but I can't answer the movie because I can't think of one movie. I mean, I love the Evil Dead stuff, but there's so many other movies too. I would get sick of just watching that, but I could definitely answer you on the TV shows, but I can't answer the movie. There's too many choices.
Yeah. Oh, did you see they have the new trailer up for the new Beavis and Butthead episodes they're doing?
Mm-mm. I've seen people talk about it, but I haven't seen it yet. I did watch the movie.
Yeah. The movie was funny.
Yeah.
It's crazy how they got him back after all this time. I think it's, I don't know if it's this, I think it's this coming week or the week after they are doing the American Horror Stories are coming back.
Yeah, I saw that. I still haven't watched the first set of stories.
But,
the cat's trying to get him to wait on him in his tower and feed him his dinner. He had to pick him up and carry him.
But yeah, I think for the 90s, I got my first one here. The people under.
Okay, for editing purposes, because we had a break where we were talking about nonsense. Editing purposes, we are now going into the 90s. This will help me later. So, okay, 90s movies, go.
Okay, so you'll edit out the random stuff. Okay. All right, well, whatever you want to do, you can leave it or edit it, whatever. Oh, it's what John say. I haven't watched Walking Dead. I've been homeless for a couple years, got a place now, so we'll have to watch it. Oh, okay. Well, at least you got a place now. I know how that is. I lived out of my truck for a while before I came up to Tallahassee, and long story, and I know how it is. It sucks. So glad you're back on your feet there. So, but yeah, definitely check it out. Let's see. So, what was I saying? I'm sorry. The People Under the Stairs, 1991.
Great movie.
John Carpenter's Vampires, 98. Got to have Lake Placid on there.
Oh yes,
I'm sure you
this
probably.
This is where I tell you, I have. Or oh, shit, what is it? Ah. Is this where I tell you?
If I had a dick,
if I had a dick, this is where I tell you to suck it. That's
yep.
If I had a dick, this is where I tell you to suck it.
Yep.
That was my notification on my phone for the longest time until I got a new phone and I lost it. I could not set it to another phone.
In the Mouth of Madness, 1994.
I can't say I've ever seen that.
It's been a while, but it was a good one. Some of these, it's been a while since I watched them, but
I know that's on Shudder right now. In Mouth Madness,
I believe so.
Yeah.
Urban Legend, 1998, and of course, even Danielle Harris has a part in that one also as a goth roommate. I don't hear a lot of people talk about this. It's been a while, but the movie with Denzel Washington, Fallen, 1998.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I know that one's not on my list.
That's, I don't know if you remember where he sang that song like "Time is on my side," and he'd be switching bodies every time he touched someone.
Oh, nice.
That killer that was Denzel was trying to hunt, and the killer kept jumping bodies, and that was a really good one. I mean, if you haven't seen Fallen, definitely check that one out.
I may have. I don't remember it, but
got Event Horizon, 1997.
yeah.
The Frighteners with Michael J. Fox.
Yeah, 96.
Yep. Leprechaun, 93.
Yes.
Arachnophobia. And I heard they're remaking it. I don't know who's in it.
Yeah, I haven't heard much about it, but I have heard they are remaking it.
Why? It's such a good movie. That's one that doesn't really need remade at all.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a perfect standalone. You're done. Family, you know. I mean, I know movies are remade, but it's like, come on. No, Arachnophobia? I mean, if it was bad and needed a remake, but that's actually one that, in my opinion, was too good to be remade. 94, we got Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
Mm-hmm.
Stir of Echoes, 1999. John Horton said, "Yep, that's a good one."
Freddy's Dead was 91.
91, yep. Candyman, 1992. Toonie Todd.
I got Demon Wind, 90. Misery, no, Stephen King, 90. It was 90.
Yep.
Sleepwalkers, 92. Ring You, was it Japanese?
Yeah, the Japanese one.
I was trying to remember, and I didn't want to offend somebody. I was trying to remember what it was, but that was in 98. We brought the Blair Witch Project, and a lot of people hate it, but unless you lived through it and went to the theater,
it was a big one. It was a big one
at me with hate unless you actually lived through that time and went to the theater, because it was totally different experience. But it was in 99. I remember I went and seen that at the theater. I mean, you're still allowed to hate it, whatever, but
it was a big one.
It was a totally different experience in the 90s and the 1999 when, because you thought those people was actually missing.
Well, they played it out like it was real.
Oh, yeah.
And they even had like a fake documentary on TV about it, thinking they were lost and that it was all real. And
you didn't know that they were alive until after the movie had been out for a while, and the fucking Heather chick showed up on Steak and Shake commercials.
She was also in that I started to say Stephen King. No, Steven Spielberg Taken, that UFO series that they had. I don't know if you saw that. There was like 8 or 10 episodes.
I don't think I have.
And it followed the families throughout the years of alien abductions and how their role was in it. And
was that after or before Blair Witch?
After. It was way after, yeah. What's her name? It wasn't Dakota Fanning. I don't know if it was her that was in it or her sister, but one of those girls was the 1/3 alien daughter. Like what it was, there was like a family that actually crossbreed with the aliens, and then another family who was in the military who found out about it. And Heather, she played the daughter of the one general in it, and throughout the years, and before her father passed away, she like became worse than him, and they're trying to hunt him down, and they have like these implants, all the people, and at one point she even they're trackers, and the girl even like she has powers, and she helps them like release the trackers, and all their nose bleed and all the trackers fall. It's really weird. Like I mean, it's interesting.
But yeah, I remember I went and seen that. It didn't play in my town. So me and my ex, we had to drive to a different town, which was about approximately 15 minutes away. And we had to drive like through this rural area to get from town to town. Well, we left the theater. I forget what time it was. The movie ends. Everybody just sat in their seats, completely silent. There's no clapping, lights turn on. Everybody's sitting in their seat. Nobody got up and left for like a good minute or so after the lights turned on. When we went and seen that. So everybody finally goes out, and like I said, this was late, so it's extremely dark out. Go to leave, and go on the highway, and I go to turn to go through this rural area to go back to our town, go home. For some reason, I take a wrong turn, end up out in the fucking boonies, where the road just stops and goes into a dirt road leading into this like woods, which I never did find this area again. I've tried looking for it. I don't know where the hell I ended up. I have tried looking for this road, but the road just like dead stops and goes into this dirt road with trees. Remember my ex saying he thought somebody with a chainsaw was about ready to run out of the woods. So we finally get back and find our way home. This is before GPS. So we finally go find our way home. But yeah, it's just having that, you think you watch this movie that really happened, then you go get lost
in the woods,
randomly find this woods. But yeah, it was a totally different experience when you thought that stuff was real. I think it had if I remember correctly, it got highly reviewed because everybody thought it was real. And then of course when you find out it's not, it's just like, really? Then I think that's when a lot of the hate started. But when it first started, it was like the greatest experience ever.
Right. Monkey want to know about the teen girls with powers and Taken. She was part alien, their family genetic, so she's like part alien. I know she could like slow down time, like when she was trying to run it away from the people who captured her. They captivated her. They captured her, and she's running through traffic. And as she's running through the traffic, like the cars like slow down as she's running through. I forget what other mind powers she had, but she, out of like the family, she was the most powerful, and her DNA was better each generation because there's also like other aliens in the family that like were weak or would die because they weren't strong enough in their powers, whatever their mixture with humans weren't as powerful as her. And so as the generations went on, they became more adept and able to survive. So,
nice.
But, yeah, it's a fun movie. I might have to watch it again. It's been a long time.
Then we got The Haunting
Yep.
in 99 with was Owen Wilson and shit, I can't think of who else was in it. He said those Frighteners. The Faculty, 98. Yep. Great movie.
Mm-hmm. A good one, like it's got its following, but I don't know how many people talk about it. D. Snyder's Strangeland, 1990.
Yeah, I got it on my list somewhere.
That's a good one. Strangeland, mm-hmm. Captain Howdy, like when the internet first started chatting and meeting people on the internet, and the policeman's daughter, there we go, gets kidnapped, and he like sews their mouth shut. And
I remember first time I watched that, it was like, if I'm thinking of the same movie, I watched, like, one of my exes introduced me to it, and I just remember being so obsessed with like the piercings on their face more than, he's like, you just watch this movie and the only thing you're going to talk about is the piercings on the face. I'm like, yeah.
He got off on pain, and he would hang himself up on hooks too.
Yeah. He's like, you've watched this and that's the only thing you're on about is the piercings on the face? I'm like, yeah. I don't know what you want from me. And From Dusk Till Dawn, 96, yeah, great movie.
Yeah.
Halloween 5 with 95. Deep Blue Sea. I know the effects suck, but it's still a great movie. 99. For the time period, it wasn't that bad.
Scream in 96.
Mm-hmm. Great movie.
Scream 2 in 97. So.
Deep Rising, 98. I love that movie.
It's great. Yep, on the ship. Yep.
Army of Darkness, of course, 92.
And we sort of talked about it on the holiday one, Uncle Sam, 1996.
Yep, that one's definitely on my list. House on Haunted Hill, the remake of that, was in 99. Bride of Chucky, 98.
Child's Play 2, 1990. Yeah.
Nightbreed, 90.
I Know What You Did Last Summer, 97. What are you waiting for?
The Good Son with Macaulay Culkin, 93.
Mm. Dang, that was 93. Yeah.
Yeah. Tremors, 90.
You definitely wouldn't want to be left home alone with him.
Oh, yeah. And my brother looks so much like Macaulay Culkin. You know, back in the Home Alone age, till now. I mean, he looks scary like Macaulay Culkin. We used to make him do the face a lot. Because he was little when that came out, and he looked a lot like him, so you would make him do the face. But, yeah. Even when he's older, he still kind of looks like Macaulay Culkin.
So instead of the Truffle Shuffle, you made him do the Macaulay. I don't know.
That was a wonderful sister. I don't know what you're talking about.
Ravenous in 1999 with the cannibals. That was a good one.
See, Tremors was 90. The Lawnmower Man in 92.
Yeah, I think Monkey or someone mentioned Tremors in the chat. I just
didn't
get a chance to read it, but I saw that. Yeah. Did you say Body Bags already? 93?
No, I did not.
Okay, I can't remember if you said that or not.
No, it's on here somewhere. I just haven't got to
I figured that would be on your list. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I own it too. I said Lawnmower Man. Bram Stoker's Dracula, 92.
Which Al had mentioned, yeah.
Right, would I'll be cutting that out. So for the future videos, because I'll make that something separate maybe. But Thinner, another Stephen King movie, 96.
Mm-hmm.
Species, 95. Jason number 9 was 93, which is not that great, but it is what it is. I did try to tie it like a Evil Dead-ish, but it is what it is. What? Oh, okay. Sleepy Hollow, Johnny Depp, 99.
Mm-hmm.
I had a typo in that, so I had to figure out, I was like, what is that?
Disturbing Behavior in 98.
Mm-hmm. H2O, Halloween H2O. It was in 98.
Yep, got that one.
Wishmaster was in 97.
Idle Hands in 99.
Yep.
Seth Green. Look at me, I'm Leatherface.
Wishmaster was in 97.
Yep.
That's 7 in 95. What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box? My Boyfriend's Back in 93, which is a little bit more of a comedy, but it's still kind of funny, where he's shot and he comes back to take her to the prom. Buffy the Vampire Slayer in 92.
Ice Cream Man, 95.
5, yep.
Dr. Giggles, 92.
Mm-hmm. I figured
Love Dr. Giggles.
Like some of those I didn't bother writing down because I knew you were going to write them down. Like they're just so popular. Let's see, Uncle Sam, Idle Hands, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I think I got everything that I wrote down.
I did add the Psycho remake. I know it's not that great, and what's his name?
Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn wasn't that great as Psycho dude, but
Bates, yeah.
Yeah, Norman Bates. I went blank on the name for a second, but yeah. That was a little odd in cast. I kind of see why they did it, but it is what it is. I mean, it's not awful, but it would have been better. We have Blade, 98.
Mm-hmm.
Spawn, 97. Sometimes they come back. Stephen King, 96.
Yup.
Anaconda, 97. Ice Cube.
Yeah.
I wish he would have done a little bit more horror, though.
Yeah. I don't think he's done too much.
I don't think he has either. Not off the top of my head, anyway.
I'd have to Internet Movie Database them and see.
Village of the Dam remake
Yeah.
was in 95. I'll try to look him up while we're talking and see. But I'm pretty sure he hasn't done much horror. But I do wish he would have done more. Sixth Sense, which was great at the time. Of course, I always make fun of the M. Night Shyamalan. I won't say what I call him.
I'll say it, M. Night Shyamalan.
That's not what I call him.
Oh, okay. Well, he actually stole that story from an Are You Afraid of the Dark episode.
Am I not surprised?
It was, I forget the title of it. The Tale of the Dream Girl is what it was. And this girl, her brother worked at a bowling alley, and but no one was really talking to him. And turns out she was the only one that could see him. And he was a ghost from this accident. And he kept getting like this weird messages. This girl was contacting him, trying to like say how she loves him, and I try to get him to come to the prom or something. Or no, that was another one. I'm crossing a couple ones with the prom queen. But basically, she was trying to get in touch with him, and he thought he was just being haunted by a ghost. And she's all like, "I'm sorry, I'll leave you alone," and drop the ring and all that. And then the sister reveals that his real name Johnny was such and such, died in a car accident, and that was his girlfriend. And he didn't know he was a ghost. She was the only one that could see him. It's like, oh yeah, let's make a movie out of that.
So Ice Cube was also in The Ghost of Mars.
Oh, that's
so he
right.
did do another horror, but that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
So it was
I
Ghost of Mars.
forgot he was in
Anaconda.
Ghost of Mars. Yeah.
Yeah, I did too, actually. But that's not in the 90s. That's 2001. But just to add to the Ice Cube conversation we were having. But still good movie. I still wish he would have done more. Oh, he's not like dead or anything, but I don't think he's going to be doing any horror movies now. Congo. I remember being so pissed off at that movie. It came out in 95. I wanted to see it so bad because Bruce Campbell was in it. Spoiler alert, he doesn't last very long. I was so fucking mad. And I'm kind of technically horror and kind of not. Jurassic Park came out in the 90s, 93. It's hard to believe they had that technology in 93.
For 93, that was a badass movie.
Oh, dinosaurs still look real. Yeah, they made mistakes in that, especially with the T-Rex bin. It's like 1 minute it's like super high, next minute you see a goat level with the ground, and T-Rex could just step over. Next minute there's like a 50 foot drop or whatever. But hey, it's great. The dinosaur eye dilating and great movies. Absolutely. I saw that movie 3 times in the theater.
Yeah, I forget how many. I probably saw it 3 to 5 times.
Yeah, I remember seeing it 3 times in the theater. 93. I was either just about ready to go freshman in high school, or I just started freshman in high school, somewhere in that. So whatever age that is. And we got Funny Games, messed up movie.
Oh yeah,
97.
They break into the house and then they use the golf clubs on them. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Not so funny for them.
Nope, right? The Crow, 94.
I got that one. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Interview with the Vampire in 94 with my man in it.
Antonio Banderas. I should have best way you'd be like Brad Pitt. Oh, I'm sorry, Tom Cruise.
I'll take Brad Pitt over Tom Cruise. He's a little. Oh, Brad Pitt's a little weird too, but Tom Cruise is a little out there. Oh, plus he's in that Scientology. But yeah, I'll take Brad Pitt over Tom Cruise, but I'll definitely take Antonio Banderas over both of them. If I had a choice. Well, I would never
I'd say Kristen Dunst for me, but she was a little young in that movie, so.
Yeah, that with your stash right now was not a good look.
Oh, thanks. I'll wait till her Spider-Man years, Mary Jane.
No, that's
But that was a little weird in the movie, though. Like as she aged, though, but she was still in the body of a girl, and that's a little weird.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, moving on. It's just like in Holliston when Adam Green was saying how Danielle Harris was incredibly sexy in Halloween 4. She's like, I was 12. And he's like, well, me too. Other 12-year-olds can find other 12-year-olds sexy.
That is true. We got Graveyard Shift in 90. We'll move on. Before we say something bad. American Werewolf in Paris was in 97. Yeah, I know the effects wasn't that great, but I like them.
It was funny, though. I mean, it was more fun. Yeah, the effects were kind of bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that the original American Werewolf in London had better effects than the newer
That
one.
is true. Yeah, it was in the 80s, and the one in the 90s didn't even compare to the effects of the 80s. And I think they tried CGI with it, or something. Something to that effect, but yeah, they failed miserably. I still enjoy that movie. I do like it. We got Wolf with Jack Nicholson in 94.
Michelle Pfeiffer was in that too, I believe.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Pet Sematary 2 in 92.
Yep.
Excuse me. Needful Things in 93. Demon Knight in 95. My thing corrected and did a typo on the next movie. I have, because I really like this movie. Dollman versus Demonic Toys, 93, but there's a typo in there, so it says Dillman versus Demonic Toys.
Dillman, all right.
But I really like that movie. I know there's a standalone Dollman movie and there's standalone Demonic Toys movie, but I really like the Dollman versus Demonic Toys. I own it around here somewhere.
Yep.
And The Guardian, great movie. It was 90. Another movie where the tree basically comes to life. Silence of the Lambs was in 91.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Relic in 97. Great movie.
At the museum, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hand to Rock's Cradle, 92. Great. It's a little bit more of a thriller, but I'm going to put it on the list. I will 100%.
But it was a good one.
Yeah, I will stand by that movie. Man's Best Friend, awesome movie, 93. Love that movie. You don't seem familiar for that one. The Dark Half, 93, another Stephen King.
Yeah.
And then I put this one as a Leslie Nielsen movie, Dracula Dead and Loving It, 95. I'm pretty sure there was one called Repossessed. I remember seeing it somewhere on the list, but I don't think I wrote it down. Like I said, I did this extremely late one night, so I think I forgot one. So I don't know what year Repossessed came out.
That was probably in 90s, I would say.
Probably.
I'm looking it up right now. Repossessed. $1990. And Linda Blair was even in it.
Right. I thought I wrote it down, but apparently I didn't.
Hello, Night Fright Talk Show.
12. I don't know what that means, but thank you. Vampire in Brooklyn, Eddie
I've
Murphy, great.
Never been shot. Kind of itches.
95. Tales from the Hood, Snoop Dogg, 95. Love that movie. Of course, I'm going to put Nightmare Before Christmas, 93.
Yep.
That was great. Invasion of the Body Snatchers, the remake to that was in 93. Then Puppet Masters, not the... Because there's one that's called Puppet Masters. It's kind of like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. It's similar to that. It's in 94. If people don't know what I'm talking, I'm not talking about the one with actual little puppets with Toulon, but I think that was in the 90s too, or 80s maybe. Hell, I don't know. But there was one called Puppet Masters with the plural, and it is a similar type of movie of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Phantoms, absolutely love this movie. It's Dean Koontz. 98 has Ben Affleck in it.
I was gonna say, like James Silent Bob when he was talking to Ben, he's like, they were talking about movies. He's like, yeah, but Ben Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms. Oh yeah, the Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption, and must have been one of the ones I skipped over because we're skipping all over the place, or at least I am on my list. So I'm pretty sure I wrote that one down.
Just
but good catch, Shawshank Redemption, another Stephen King. Split Second. I used to love that movie. 92. I have tried to revisit that movie because I saw it on Prime, but I fell asleep during it, so I don't know if it still has the same thing. I used to watch it like all the time back in the 90s, but I fell asleep during it recently, so I guess it doesn't have the same effect on me anymore. Either that or I was extremely tired. Tales from the Dark Side, 90. Great movie. Unfortunate backstory. And The Witches, starter horror, 90.
Angelica Houston, yes.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of the remake of that? Did you see the new one?
I have not seen it yet. I got it on my list and I keep forgetting to watch it.
I don't know. I guess because I'm just such a fan of the original one.
Yeah, I cannot say anything about that one because I have not got to watch it yet. I think that's pretty much everything that I wrote down. I'm double checking because I didn't put Shawshank. Oh my god. Okay. Do not make lists at 2 a.m. anymore. I can't believe I didn't write that down.
Yeah, John said The Green Mile, 1999.
Oh, yeah. Another one I forgot. Great catch. 99. Yeah, there's several I forgot.
I mean, there's so many if we were to name them. I mean,
oh, yeah. I tried to put as many as I possibly could on there. But I wanted to get it done, my list done and over with. So I started at like 2 o'clock in the morning on Friday night.
Yeah, if there's any more in the chat that you can think of, well, let us know, whether it's 80s, 90s.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure there's plenty that we missed. I'm curious what 12 means, Night Fright Talk Show. Please, didn't they like come in last week with a random number?
I think that was like I think they meant like the thumbs up that we got, I think, maybe.
Oh, maybe. Let me go look. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it says 13 on mine, so maybe we've had a like since
then. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Thank you. It's like smash those thumbs.
Got 5 people watching right now. Come join in the chat.
And who knows, there could be more too that don't have the YouTube, like, because I've noticed, or I've been told that like there could be more views, but unless you're like logged into a YouTube name, we don't see it. So that
really?
Yeah, so that kind of sucks. Like YouTube only counts views from other YouTube members.
Darkman 90, that's another one. Nice.
Darkman's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the trilogy was on Shudder for the longest time, but I don't think it's on there anymore. Yeah, the Dark Man.
Who was his enemy? I wish I would have got a picture with him, but I was out of money. But I did talk to him. Was it Larry Drake? Is that his name? Was Drake his last name? Who played the villain? Larry. I can't think of his name. He played.
I want to say it sounds right, but
I think it was Larry Drake. I could be wrong, but I did talk to him briefly. He was at Texas Frightmare. He was a cool guy, but I didn't have any more money. But I wanted to say, I was kind of hoping he might just say, "Oh, you want a picture?" You know, I mean, I didn't ask or anything. I was just talking to him. But, you know, said I wanted to stop by and thank you for coming and all that. Oh well, cool. It was cool meeting him though.
Oh, Sam Raimi was the director. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, Sam Raimi directed
and writer.
Mm-hmm. Yep, he sure did.
Did not. Larry Drake.
Okay, so I was right. Larry Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Any Dr. Giggles?
Yeah, he was in Dr. Giggles too. Yeah.
Okay, I thought he looked familiar. Yeah, he is. He's Dr. Giggles.
Yep.
Nice.
So that was cool meeting him.
I can imagine. Liam Neeson was in that movie too.
Yeah, he was Darkman. He was the main guy.
It's been a minute since I've seen it, so I'm seeing all these names pop up because I'm on IMDb. It's like, oh yeah, this person's in it.
Who was the girlfriend in it?
Oh shit! Hang on.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't get that.
No problem.
Because I know she's familiar too. Whoever was.
Maybe. Do you remember what the girlfriend's name was? Like the character name?
Oh gosh.
Because there's a woman directly across from Liam Neeson. I'm gonna assume this is it. Frances McDormand.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if she's the girlfriend.
Probably if she's the main, like if she's mentioned.
Yeah, she's like directly across. She's like in the top cast. So it's possible it's her.
Yeah. Again,
Yeah,
it's been forever since I've watched it. So
right. And I'm not seeing any other woman's name, so I'm going to say that's her. Oh, that could be a man or a woman. Okay, that was a man. Never mind. I seen Jesse. I was like, well, that could be a man or a woman, but then I saw the character's name's Eddie, so that kind of narrows that one down.
Yeah. But then again, Jesse could be a guy or a girl too.
Right. Well, their real name was Jesse, but their character name was Eddie.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
Because I almost said, oh, there's a Jesse, but then I seen the character name was Eddie. So.
Gotcha.
Well, Leslie can be a girl's name and a guy's name too.
Yep.
Because I know my grandpa's name was Leslie. Yep, Dr. Giggles, we mentioned that one. Point Break. It's not horror, but it's great. Pick. 91.
Yep.
Yeah, we kind of stuck with horror movies. We would have an extremely long list if we would have named everything, but
anything from the 90s. Not just horror. It would have
yeah,
been,
I kind of branched a little bit into the sci-fi realm, because I picked like Jurassic Park and stuff. It's not. Oh, it's kind of horror, but yet not. But
and we had a couple thrillers thrown into.
Right. Yeah.
But I mean, if
Like
we were to get into any movies, shoot. All right, back to the 80s. Breakfast Club. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, because I got Hand the Rock's Cradle is more of a thriller, but I count it. Yep. Especially if you're a mom, you're going to count that as a horror movie. It kind of just like perception a lot of time is horror movie. Of course, I wasn't a mom when did I say that movie came out? 93, 94? I got to look at my list. I don't know. I got to pull it back up because I'm not on it anymore.
Either way, it was a 90s movie.
Right. '92, yeah. That would have been right before I hit high school. So, yeah, I wasn't a mom then, but still, I don't think I've seen it right when it came out either.
Right. It's like those 80s movies I didn't see for a while, but yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a lot of movies I didn't get kind of introduced to till like the late 90s because there was so much I wasn't allowed to watch.
Right.
And then when I discovered Monster Vision and Up All Night, I got introduced to the realm, and then we started like going and renting movies at the video store and having sleepovers, because I was a teenager, we'd have like sleepovers and watch these horror movies, and I got introduced to all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
That's how I found the Evil Dead set. I accidentally did not do it on purpose. I accidentally rented all 3 of them. It's like 2 of my friends were coming over to spend the night. I went to rent movies and I rented Evil Dead 1 and 2 because I knew those were together, obviously. Yeah. And then I picked up Army of Darkness, not knowing it was connected. And then we just ended up having a trilogy movie night because I didn't know.
There you go. It worked out. Like,
right, it worked out. I fell in love with the movies. I've tried to force a lot of people to watch this.
You are watching this
my
now.
life, right? Start talking to somebody, and like when I was dating back in the day, and start talking to somebody, and I'm force them to watch. I had a hard time dating people. They was like watching horror movies was like a huge, even though I would have it in my profile, huge turnoff. Or that's like, oh, we're cool with it. And we start dating after a little bit, and they're like, then they'll break up with me because I like horror movies. Like, you knew that? I was like, did you think I was lying? Did you not know the extent? I don't understand here.
That's before they thought you were going to kill them in their sleep.
Yeah, I just posted a couple stalker stories on Anchor. I've been doing a few real life stories that I've only posted on Anchor. I'm debating if I want to add it to YouTube because nobody watches my YouTube anymore. So I'm just putting it on Anchor right now. What horror film do you force? The Evil Dead. It's not just one. It's 3 of them actually. The Evil Dead trilogy. Hence my name.
Boomstick.
Yeah, I would force people to watch the Evil Dead movies. And they're like, "You like this?" I was like, "Yeah, this is great. This is awesome."
Evil Dead is awesome.
Right. Especially when like the blood's just like shooting out, whatever, and it was like, you watch this shit? It's like, hell yeah. It's a great movie. Pretty sure I forced my brother to watch it too, but it was later, a little bit later on. I don't think he was a toddler when I Alligator when I forced him to watch that.
You forced a toddler to watch Alligator.
Yeah. I said that was a great sister. Like the Creepshow movie, yes. Creepshow's great. Creepshow 2, I'm not sure what year Creepshow 2 came out. What year did Creepshow?
I'm
looking it up here.
It was either late 80s or early 90s.
87. Mm-hmm. There's a third one too. Did you know that?
Yeah, I don't really remember. It wasn't that good. Yeah.
I own it, but I've never watched it. I found it at like a resale place. I've never watched it though.
I don't even remember it, to be honest.
Yeah, the first 2's great. I can't comment on the third one because I've never watched it, but
because I know, I mean, I can remember more of the first 2 movies than the third one. I don't know what the third one what the stories were. I think there was one with a gypsy or something, and then I don't know, but I might even be wrong about that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I own it, but yeah, I love the Ash cameo at the end of the remake of the Evil Dead. Yes, the first time I seen it, I went and seen it at the theater, and I actually left when the credits started. I did not know about the end cut scene because I was so mad because I didn't know that Bruce Campbell wasn't going to be in it. I thought that there'd be a cameo. I loved the movie, But I ended up leaving and not knowing about the cameo. So I found out about the cameo when it came out on DVD.
Yeah.
And I was a little mad at it at first, but then I calmed down about it and I'm better. Now I love them all. Tale of the Dark Side movie was a sequel to them. I'm assuming you're talking about the Creep Show. I could see that. Because it was kind of like an anthology as well.
Yeah, but I think instead of like the creep host
Yeah,
or
they didn't
whatever,
have
it was
the-
a witch. Yeah,
Right. I didn't realize it was a sequel to them, though. But I could see that because Stephen King did both. Hey, Spices!
what's up?
Spices!
Isn't the Evil Dead
It's
remake?
possible.
Yeah, I think I heard it's having a 4K release.
I don't keep up because it's about 4Ks, so I don't really know, but it's possible.
I just saw it popped up on Facebook, the Scream Factory. I think that's how I saw it.
All right, yeah, I don't try to buy them. I could care less. Because usually DVDs are cheaper, so because he gets mad because I'll buy a DVD before I'll buy a Blu-ray, but he's like, "Oh, Blu-rays are better. You only should get Blu-ray." And I was like, "DVD's like $10 cheaper. I'm going to buy that."
I mean, Blu-rays are better and 4Ks are better than Blu-rays, but 4Ks, it's like ridiculous though. It's 30.
Don't you have to have a special TV for that? I could
player,
be wrong.
yeah.
I have no
Well, I
idea.
mean,
Blair.
well, most of the TVs now are 4K anyway, but
Yeah, I think our projector will play 4K, but I ain't about to go and buy a 4K movie.
I mean, they're like $30 to $40. It's like it's ridiculous.
I hope they'll add more Ash in the special features. I don't know. I can't say if I've watched the special features on that. But I doubt it. I think he just had that little bit in it. I've heard Evil Dead Rise is really good. I've heard some, I guess they had a screening somewhere, but I don't think he does a cameo in that one. Not that I'm aware of anyway.
He
He could.
I mean, who knows? I mean, we'll just have to wait and see.
What movie would you want a remake, reboot of? Mine is The Howling.
His is The Howling, not
Right, yeah. I was
I
reading
thought
what
you
he
said minus.
Yeah.
I thought you said minus instead of mine is.
Yeah. His is The Howling. There we go. What movie would you reboot or remake?
Trying to think of one that might need it. I don't know. How about? What do you think, Boom?
I hate to say it because I know it's great as it is, and they don't really have the greatest technology right now to make it better. But if they could get the technology that Jurassic Park has and redo Jaws.
Yeah, Jaws could be good.
Yeah, but only if they have the same technology. None of this other shit that they got. Only if they make the shark as good as quality as they do the dinosaurs in Jurassic Park. Other than that, no. Will you buy the Ash video game? I plan on it. I've been waiting for a sale. But I 100% plan on buying that. And when I do, I will probably stream when I have time playing the game. Even though I probably suck. But I do have a few friends that have it. So I suck at games, but I am dying to get that game.
Yeah. Monkey said reboot of Flight of the Navigator as a horror.
Nice. I don't really remember that movie, so I can't really comment on it, but I'll still say nice. I don't remember like the plot or anything of it. I'm sure I've seen it. I can't. My brain's not working for it.
Right. What else?
What's Mr. Bones saying? Nemo's fucked that other one. What are you going on about, Mr. Bones? I don't understand.
guess he was talking something about a remake, but I don't know which.
Yeah, I don't know. Nightmare on Elm Street, maybe. Oh, okay. I bet you that's it. Nightmare on Elm Street, because the other remake with what's his name in it.
Oh, we're like Nomos.
I figured
Nightmare
it
on
out.
Elm Street. Okay.
Yeah, I figured it out. Yeah, I figured it out. I think the Hocus Pocus 2 sequel will be cringeworthy. Maybe. I know there's a trailer out. I haven't watched it yet. I kind of want to be surprised when I watch it. But
we're back. I mean, yeah. I mean,
what about the Tales from the Crypt TV reboot? I thought they canceled that. I don't think they did it because M. Night Shyamalan was going to do it. Because I remember a meme going around, because I remember sharing this fucking meme. Because I said, M. Night, I keep wanting to say what I call him, but M. Night Shyamalan.
No, I know you don't, but Shyamalan ding dong.
But he's like, I'm going to remake Tales from the Crypt TV show, but the twist is I'm not. Or something to that effect. But other than that, I didn't hear anything about. Oh, I think you're talking about Creep Show TV series, John. There's a Creep Show TV series that has been
good,
rebooted.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, okay, you're saying that based on the trailer with Hocus Pocus. Okay, I haven't seen the trailer yet, so I can't put my 2 cents in on that, But yeah, I think John's talking about the Creep Show reboot.
If that's the case, then yeah, the new Creep
Right,
Show.
yeah, because they was going to do Tales from the Crypt, but M. Night Shyamalan was going to do it, and then he ended up dropping it for some reason. I think it's because a lot of people were pissed that he was going to do it. Because
They're like, no.
yeah, I'm pretty sure that's why. Because he got a lot of backlash for that, because nobody wanted him to do it, because he's just going to pretty much ruin it. Yeah, he's got some movies that are okay, but he's got to put this weird twist into everything.
Yeah.
I know he's done some TV shows, but I don't think I've seen those. But like some of the movies, like Old, I watched that not too long ago out of curiosity. I waited till it hit streaming because I wasn't damn well going to pay for it. It was all right, but I wasn't too into it. M. Night gotta be like Rob Zombie. He don't give a fuck what you think. Yeah, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I hate typing the phone. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, it's the Sanderson sisters looking for the stage. They look for a stage in the trailer?
Always to sing. Like how they sang in the first one, yeah.
I've seen a little bit of the. What do you think? Have you seen the trailer to the Monsters yet?
Yeah, the new trailer.
Mm-hmm. It looks weird.
I mean, it looks interesting. I mean, it's like supposed to be cheesy. I mean, the monsters were cheesy, so
yeah, the monsters was cheesy. I'm not too sure what I feel about the trailer though. I watched it and it's just like, because there's so much hype on it, and you watch the trailer, and I was just like, I don't know. I do not hate on Rob Zombie. I'm not one of them.
Grandpa's probably like the best part. He sounds like it. The grandpa's like, go on it.
But yeah, I'm not a hater of Rob Zombie in any way. The only one I don't really like, I do not like Lords of Salem, and I do not like Halloween 2. Thank you, Spices.
Oh, thanks. Yeah.
But I can't say, other than that, I can't say there's any Rob Zombie movies I hate. But that trailer just, I'm going to watch it. I ain't going to lie. I will watch it when I get a chance.
It's interesting. It's before they have Eddie and everything. It's like their love story, how they meet.
Right. It's just, I don't know. The trailer is just so weird.
It might be interesting. I don't know. I've got mixed feelings about it. I don't know. I'm just like,
yeah, I think I'm that way too. Mixed feelings about it. But yeah, I'll check it out. But please, NP Maryland, right? Oh, I think you're talking about Lord of the either Lord of Salem or Halloween 2. 'Cause I think they both had a white horse in it, if I remember correctly. I know Halloween 2 did for some odd reason.
Well, I think he was talking about Marilyn Monster riding.
Oh, I didn't see that. I must have missed that one.
And,
I
but
don't
yeah,
know.
there's that. But there's no Eddie or Marilyn in it because they're not in it yet, which kind of sucks. So, I mean, maybe they'll be in it. Like it just doesn't show the trailer. Like maybe it's their love story first, and then they like
Maybe because
work
I've
their way
seen a
into
lot
it.
of hype of like him hyping this up, showing pictures on like his Instagram and stuff. I was like, I was expecting more for the trailer. No, his wife is cast as Lily, not Marilyn. No, she's Lily. Sherry
Yeah.
Moon is Lily. I know people are gonna hate on that, but who cares? It's his movie. He can cast whoever the fuck he wants. I mean, nobody has a problem when other directors cast their wives.
But apparently, he's the only one that does it.
He's the only one that does it. He's the only one that people hate on. I know she's not that great of an actress, but he has that much pride and love for his wife that he, at least my opinion. I mean, maybe she's like, I'll leave you if you don't put me in the movie.
It's a whole secret thing we don't know about.
Right. Maybe it could be that way. I don't know. But way I see it, he respects her enough to put her in the movie. That's just my opinion of it. But yeah, she could get a little bit better. But other directors, and even with the Polonia films, they don't really put their spouses in it, but they use the same people for all the movies. So, and people don't bitch about that, but Rob Zombie, oh god, they're gonna put his wife in it. We better hate on it. But yeah, that's not why I hate Lord of Salem, or I can't stand that movie. It's just so Halloween 2 is just a mess. I don't know what they were thinking about that. Tell them boom, yeah. That's just my opinion. Everybody has their opinions, but that's just my opinion on it.
Yeah.
I gotta find a better place to put this so I quit hitting it. I still never figured out, unless I was hitting the mic, what those sounds were a couple weeks ago.
Right.
I think there's too much hate on Rob Zombie. I don't think he'll never make the community completely. Oh, imagine if Mel Gibson made the Monsters. That's hilarious.
Here goes our bad casting again of movies we want to see.
Yeah, for all you guys that don't hear, give me a second. If you guys missed it and you don't want to watch the whole show, let me find it here. Of last week.
Yeah, we did it like a bad casting for the movie The Stand of what would make us not want to see it.
Right. I clipped out this because I thought it was too great not to share with everybody. So if you're interested in our take of who else could be put into the newsstand, of course, it's already out. It's already been cast. But we was making it worse. If you're interested in our conversation, there it is. I clipped it out and put it as his own video. Occasionally when we have a great conversation occasionally when we have a great conversation or something funny happens, I will clip it out and I post it to my channel because, of course, I don't have access to Steve's channel. I do post videos, y'all. Nobody watches them, but I do post videos, y'all. Yeah, that's true, Mr. Bones. That's what got us on the conversation because Amber Heard is in it, and
I saw
Ezra Miller is in it, and I know Whoopi Goldberg in the worst, but she's a completely vile person. I've hated her for years. She is in it.
I saw this funny thing on TikTok. It said Amber's role, first big role, was in 97 in Jurassic Park, and then it showed Jeff Goldblum go, "That's one big pile of shit." That was her starring role. It was so funny. I meant to like clip it from TikTok or share it, but I've totally forgotten. I passed through it, but it was just funny. It's Amber's heard starring role in Jurassic Park and the Chip book. That's what that was.
Yeah, I totally know, Mr. Bones. I was just trying to keep it a slight bit friendly, but I 100% agree. 100% agree on that. He's put Amber turd, boom, turd. I know. But yeah, you should check out who else we was like taking out people that was already cast and like putting even worse people in their place. Same, I subscribe, same pull over your what? I subscribe, same pull over your wearing in is it your I don't understand.
Something about it, I guess. Is it your favorite? I don't know. Were you wearing an It t-shirt?
Same pull over your wearing in it. Is it your favorite? I don't understand. I haven't worn my Elvira. Are you talking about my Elvira? I haven't worn this in a long time. I don't understand. Oh, wait. Are you talking about my profile picture with my hoodie? That's talking about this. Talking about that. Okay, I think you're talking about the one that's showing up on screen right now.
Okay, it said the pullover sweater.
Okay, I think it's not a pullover sweater, but it's a zip up hoodie. But yeah, if you're talking about this, yeah, I do enjoy this sweater quite often, especially. But yeah, this is my profile picture. I've thought about changing it, but I kind of like how that one turned out. But let's see, because I have another picture. Let me see. Edit avatar. Because I have another one I've thought about changing to that one. Because I use this one a lot in the thumbnails that I make for like House of Horrors. Because this is what I wore this past Halloween. And I thought that turned out pretty good. But I don't have very many good pictures of myself. But I really like how the one that came out where it's the hoodie. And I like how this one came out. So I use those pictures quite a bit. And then, of course, I have this one with the shark and my ducky as my banner that I made. I'm very proud of this picture that I made. I wish I would have changed the coloring of my letters, but I'd have to redo this whole picture to fix it now, and I don't want to do that. That took me so long to do. Let me change my picture back. Okay, now I need to take that off there. Okay. And that link it's probably because it's my profile picture. It says in the link that I sent, it looks like I'm wearing. It's probably because it's my profile picture and on my YouTube. I'm assuming that's why. I don't know. I can't really explain it. But if you're talking about subscribing to me, I appreciate it. Oh my God, in that Halloween one, you look like Wanda from WandaVision. I'll take that. Brought them this nice. Nice to see the spices.
Welcome back.
Yeah, 100%. Wanda, what's her name? Shit, what's her name? I know her last name's Olsen. I can't think of her first name. Well, Wanda, she's beautiful, so I'll take that as a compliment.
Elizabeth.
Thank you, Elizabeth Olsen. Yeah, I'll take that. I don't think I look like her, but I'll take it. See, it's that picture.
Multiverse of Madness. Yeah, that was crazy. I liked it.
Yes, I love it.
Excuse me. I'm like starting to yawn. Oh, wake up, wake up, wake up. What else? Yeah. Oh, I watched The Black Phone last night. That was good.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Is it a slow burn? I've heard some people say it is.
I mean,
What I've seen of it, it doesn't look like it is. So I was kind of shocked.
I don't really think it's a slow burn.
Okay, I haven't seen it, so I don't know. It's not streaming anywhere I can watch it unless I pay like $20-$30, and I'm not doing that.
Like basically the plot of it, I'm not going to get into it, but I'm like sure when you read it too, when he's kidnapped by the grabber, the phone is like he's having visions or hearing all the dead people, other kids that this person has killed, his other victims, and they're trying to give him advice and how to get out of there, and some good, some bad, and it's just so computer overjoyed for about 30 minutes. Oh, I guess he was talking to me because I was saying, wake up, wake up. No, I'm just kidding.
Did you like that actor better as the villain in Moon Knight or the grabber in Black Phone? I have not seen Moon Knight, so you'll have to, and I haven't seen Black Phone, so that's all on you.
I got to finish Moon Knight again. Like I got to finish like the last couple episodes. Like some of those shows I've watched, but I haven't finished off the last couple episodes.
Yeah, I haven't seen Moon Knight. I know it's on our list to watch because it's Marvel, I think, but I haven't watched it. Hello, Mr. Dan.
Hey, Mr. Dan. He's probably, I don't know. I guess maybe better as the grabber. I guess I don't know. They were both.
I haven't seen either, so I can't put my 2 cents in. So I don't know. Mr. Dan says Black Phone was good, but yeah, I've seen somebody talking about, I forget what group it was. One of the groups I'm in, somebody made a post. One person said it was awful, and then one person said it was a slow burn.
I'm not sure
and
how
not much happened in it.
I'm not
and
sure
then
how you consider it.
There was like a handful of people saying it was great, but so I was kind of curious about. Ethan Hawke is also in. Yes, Sinister. It's awesome. I love Sinister.
Well, it's the same. I think isn't it the director who did Sinister too?
Oh, really? Awesome.
Or writer or someone or.
Yeah, I was thinking when you started talking about Black Phone, I was like, oh yeah, Ethan Hawke and Sinister.
Yep, he's a good villain.
But nice. I didn't know the same person made.
Yeah, or
Sinister.
produced it or something. There's somehow it's connected to people in Sinister. I know.
Gotcha. If it's anything like Sinister, I can't wait to watch it. But I have no clue. I haven't even seen a trailer for it. I don't know. I've just seen people talk about it in different groups. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, so I only read like so much of it. And I've seen some people saying it was a slow burn. I was like, okay.
I don't see how it's a slow burn. I mean, like I know slow burn movies, but that I can't think it's slow.
They might just be saying that too, just because everybody's talking about it right now. They just might want to get get people talking in their thread or whatever. I think they should cast you as Wanda in the Agatha show. You co-host know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I don't know how that would work, but I do appreciate it.
Oh, Mr. Dan said same director.
Nice. She was the mother in the other
multiverse. Yeah.
Yeah, I sure as hell couldn't fit into Wanda's suit, so I don't know how that would work. I do appreciate it, though. Nice. Oh, I'm looking forward to the Black Phone now. I wasn't when I saw people saying it was a slow burn, but since those people are apparently not telling the full truth,
unless they think it's a slow burn and want something to happen every 10 seconds. But I mean,
that's possible too, because people bitch about every single movie. Every time a new movie comes out, I'll see at least 1 to 2 posts of them saying it sucks. of just random people saying it sucks. But that's why I usually don't rely on reviews. I'll look at them and make like a collective decision, but I base it on if I want to see it or not. But if I see a lot of people say it's a slow burn, I will kind of avoid it because I don't like those movies. They just bore me and I just can't stick with them.
She's not on caffeine.
I don't know. I think she was pretty believable as a mom. If you're talking about WandaVision, maybe. I'm not sure. But I had the weirdest thing happen to me. He thinks I'm going to have a stroke and I have to be watched today. But I had this happened to me twice today. Within a matter of like a minute. It's like as soon as I got up, I'm trying to get to the bathroom and I make it through, and we have the bed downstairs because it's hard for me to get up and down the stairs. So I'm making it through the living room, and I just passed the ceiling fan, and I felt water drip on my head. And well, he was holding the dog up, and she snorted, so he thought, well, maybe she spit, and I got a drip on my head. So I was just like, I had water drip, and he looked at the ceiling, didn't see anything, so we just assumed it was the dog. Then I go to the bathroom, and I felt this again. A water droplet hit my head. And I was like, a water drop hit my head again. And he looked at the ceiling and there was nothing there. So it was like, I was like, feel my head. Is it wet? And he's like, no, it's not wet. So apparently I'm having invisible water hit my head today. It hasn't happened since this morning. So I don't know. He's like, well, I guess I'm going to have to watch you. Make sure you don't have a stroke or something. I'm just having invisible water hit my head.
Weird, but okay.
Right. It's like the first time could possibly been explainable. The dog made this like snort sound because she's part Pekingese, so she's got a little bit of pushed in nose. So sometimes she snorts and like spit and stuff comes out.
Yeah.
And way he was holding her, it could have hit me in the head. But I was in the bathroom by myself. And it means an angel. I don't know if that means an angel's watching over me. I don't know if they'd be spitting on my head.
You've been blessed. Bless you, my child.
Right. My grandma always said, when you look up at the skies and you see a star flickering, that is a loved one in heaven winking at you or an angel watching you. But now I know that's not true, but that's a nice thing to think about, though. But yeah, I don't know about this fake like water drops that are non-existent hitting me in the head, but at least they haven't happened this morning. I didn't have like any issues. I did almost fall down the grocery store though, but that was my own fault because I went to lean on the cart and I missed and but I caught myself, so it wasn't as bad as it could have been. At least the cart didn't roll away from me and I didn't fall down. And we just did a quick run, so I'm not completely sore and whatnot. But yeah, it hasn't happened since this morning, and it was just like 2 times right in a row. But he's like, do I gotta watch you and make sure you don't have a stroke? He's like, you never know. I got all sorts of weird shit that happens that shouldn't be happening at my age, so never know.
It's like, hopefully it's not a stroke.
Right? Sounds like you enjoy kicking shopping mall Santa's nuts. Do it with my boot. It would hurt me probably more than it would them. I don't know. My boot's pretty big. My medical boot. But if I did that, then I'd be doing it with my bad foot. So I could probably hurt myself more than the person. I don't know. And I wouldn't be able to kick with my good leg because then I'd have to support myself on my bad leg. So
maybe you'd fall and have 2 bad legs.
So yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. It'd be an interesting watch, though. I have thought about it, though. It's like if anybody, because I've had 2 weird people approach me last week. Just random people approached me, and like, so I was like, if I'm out somewhere by myself, which one of the times I was by myself, can I defend myself with my boot? I thought about it, but I don't know. I think I would hurt myself more than I would them. I'll just put myself in a more vulnerable position than I already am in. But I always carry a knife. I do always carry a knife because I am paranoid. And I've had some fucked up shit happen to me. So, what do you think? I like Bad Santa.
Yeah,
Bad Santa's great. I should probably start carrying my cane. That'd be more of a weapon than because I do have a cane. I don't use it as much because it's a pain in the ass. If we go to the store, I got to put it in the cart or fold it up or whatever, and then fold and unfold it. So I just don't take it with me anywhere unless I go. Let's say we're going to like the park or something. I know I'm going to be on uneven ground. I'll take my cane, but maybe I should take it for protection more because
it's just a weapon. You just act like you're using it. People think you're weak. You go get robbed. Fuck you! It's a weapon, bitch.
Right? Because it'd be harder to get to my knife because that's in my purse. So unless I should just start carrying it in my pocket, I don't know.
It's called a pocket knife, not a purse knife.
Right? True. But sometimes I don't have pockets because a lot of women's pants don't have pockets. But lately I've been wearing basketball shorts, men's basketball shorts, because my son grew out of them. So I wear them. Yeah, rip John Ritter.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking didn't another actor just pass away recently? I can't think who it was though, besides James Caan.
Oh, there was someone.
Yeah, there was someone. I can't think who it was though.
Was it someone from Sopranos? I think.
Yeah, that I don't remember who because I never watched Sopranos.
I didn't watch it either, but I remember them saying Sopranos actor such and such.
Right.
Was there anyone else who died? Because I mean, it seems like when one person dies, then a few more just follow, like right after.
But yeah, I never was into Sopranos, so I don't know who it is.
Oh, and I think that guy also, they were like showing what he did. He did the voice of that dog in Family Guy after Brian died or whatever, or they got rid. I forget. I think of it when he died, and they had like that attack.
The different dog for a little bit.
Yeah, the different dog or whatever. I don't know if his name was Tony or not, but yeah, he did the voice of that dog.
Okay.
So.
If y'all are ever curious, I do cut these episodes up. There's a link to this. Sometimes I'll cut these episodes up and have just the like if we do interviews, I'll have just interviews. I have some stuff that are not on my YouTube that I have posted there. It teach me some nunchucks. Goes, yes. I will gladly learn that. Even though I would probably hurt myself before. Yeah, I need to start. It was like one guy approached. We was at the grocery store, and one guy approached us, and I was with my husband at the time, and approached us and asked for a couple dollars, and I was like, "Well, what'd you need it for?" And he said, "Beer." He goes, "Well, I don't really need it. I just wanted to have." I think it was like near the July 4th. It's like I don't really need it. I just wanted to have a couple beers for the 4th, and we'd forgot something in the store anyway, and the guy was fairly friendly. He was a little weird. He kept scratching his ass. But he was a little weird, but so we forgot something in the store anyway, so he had to run back in, and I was like, all right, well, I don't have cash, but the guy was over 21, so I know I wasn't like contributing to a minor, as far as I know, unless he took it to a minor. I was like,
there's the trick right there.
Right? Well, you can't get me on that because as far as I know, I was buying it for dude, but
Yeah, exactly.
So I was like, well, if you give me a minute, we'll go into the store and I'll buy you the beer that you want. So I went and did that, bought the beer, and he went on his merry way, his pre-shift, whatever. It was decent exchange, except the dude, like I said, he kept scratching his ass. So he was a little weird besides that. Then I went to the Dollar Tree the other day, and as I was leaving, I got 2 bags. One, I have a bunch of like shampoo and stuff because I like to keep a stock of it, especially with 3 of us always like washing our hair and whatever. So I have like a big bag of shampoo, and then I have like cat toys and God knows what in the other bag. And this guy is kind of scraggly looking, approaches me, and that was just closer to, I guess, what was considered the south end of town. It's near this train goes through. It's a freight train, by the way. This is need to know information. Goes through like this area, and he approaches me and he's like, do you have change for the homeless for food? And I was like, well, I normally don't have cash, but if you let me get these bags put up, we could go in, I could go buy you some lunch meat or something. Then he's like, I just need like $5 or $6 to get the train. I'm like, what? It's like immediately I knew. I was like, I was nowhere near the car because the car I'm borrowing my mom's, so it has an out-of-state license plate. So I'm nowhere near that. So first, he knows I have lived in this town my whole life. I know this train that is not that far away is not a passenger train. You're not buying tickets for this train. I know this. So I'm just like, I changed. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to like help this dude. I did do something stupid. I did take my wallet out and pretend to look for cash and even know I didn't have any. I should have never taken my wallet out. That was, even though nothing happened, I should have never done that.
Right.
But so I was just like, no, I think I might have had $1, but I'm just like, no, don't have anything. So I wasn't planning, because this guy is like trying to tell me that he's going to get this train. Whatever, dude. So I was like, no, I don't have that. Sorry. And they kept saying, I just need $5 or $6. So you went from change for the homeless for food that I offered to buy you food to wanting to catch this train that you're not going to get on unless you jump on and do a boxcar Willie style, or to now you're wanting $5 or $6 for the train that you're not riding on. So I was like, no. So he went and asked a couple other people. I don't know if he ended up getting the money or not. So I'm loading the car up, and he goes across the street to this woman, and because I could hear that she's hollering at him from across the street, but I'm too far away. I can't hear what's being said. Right. And they go into the freaking liquor store across the street. Like, no. You must be wanting it for drugs, because the guy did look a little strung out. Or you're going in because you're just so bad of an alcoholic that you can't help yourself. But no, I'm not contributing to that. I'll buy you just like, sorry, dude, I would have bought you food. But
yeah, that's food.
You lied. You made up a weird ass story about catching a train. Oh wait, I have a question for you both. Did either of you watch Independence Day on the 4th of July? I watched Independence Day. I know when it came out.
Yeah. Well, we did. Our past show was horror movies of 4th of July. So, but we did mention that because it is sci-fi or a little bit of action. So we did talk about that with Uncle Sam, and I know what you did last summer. You can watch that show if you want to go back and watch it.
Right, and then I forget what year did Independence Day come out.
It was
96.
Okay, I was thinking 97. I was off by a year.
But yeah, I remember seeing that movie when it came out.
Great.
I don't remember if I seen it at the theater or not, but I do remember seeing it when it came out.
Yeah, I saw it in the theater. I remember that.
I may have. It was too long ago. I don't really remember, but I went and seen the second one in the theater, but I wasn't impressed with that one.
Yeah, the second one wasn't as good as the first one.
But I wasn't even like trying to see that one at the theater. I went to see a different movie at the theater, but just so happened like the day before they had some sort of power outage. And for some reason, the theater that they was playing the movie I went to see was out of power. So they gave me some free tickets. So I was like, I guess I'll see Independence Day. It was like the next movie that that I wanted to see that was like in that time frame I was there. So I guess I'll see that. But I was just like, so I technically did not pay for it at the movie theater, but I was just like, I wasn't impressed with it.
I don't know what happened, but it happened twice when Batman and Robin came out. And they were at the circus, and the parents died and fell down at the circus just at that one point when they fell. First time I saw it, stopped exactly right when they fell, and I was like, we're like, no. And so they gave us tickets to come back and see it, and we had to watch all that part again up to the same point.
Right, yeah, they're not going to start it up.
Right, they're not going to start
it. They can't fast forward it like you do on a DVD.
And it happened, so a couple of days, I forget when we went back, stopped at the exact same point again. We had to come back a third time. We're like, what the fuck? So I had seen the first 30 minutes or however long, like, because it happened quite a way in it. It wasn't like in the very beginning. It was at least a good 30 minutes into it or more, before he became, before he went to the house and everything. It had to be at least a half hour. I mean, I might be wrong. I don't know, but something.
Yeah, approximately good enough.
But approximately a half hour. So I saw that same half hour freaking twice in a row. I'm like, no, I was really mad. And we were even like, and there was someone else who had come back too. And like, we came back to see this. What's going on? Like, and I think they even gave us extra movie tickets to see another movie. Or I insisted not, like, after the other people left. I don't know if the other people went, but I mean, I was pissed about it. I mean, even when I was younger, when that came out, I was like, no, I want something. I mean, this is it. Like, I wasn't going to have it. Like, nah.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm sure I may have, but I remember having it on VHS, if that tells you anything. But I had it on VHS. I just don't remember if I went and seen it at the theater because it's been too many years. But was that like 26 years? An extra half. No, you had to see the same half hour more than one time because the movie
30 minutes of the movie I had to see twice because it cut off. At the same part. It wasn't even a different part. It cut off right. And it's like an interesting part, too, where it's really good. Like, oh, my gosh, the parents just got killed, Like, but whatever. Anyway, it's almost 10 o'clock, and I got to get up early. Yeah, so it's been fun, though. Monkey coming in and John, some new people. Hopefully we'll see you again next week. And Monday also, I forget if it was Monkey or John that said they like Sons of Anarchy.
John, I believe.
I think it was John, yeah. So don't forget we got Rolando coming on. So, but, yeah. And then I guess I started saying, what are we going to do next week? Yeah, we got Return to Splatter Farm we'll be watching, so.
Now, is that on your channel? Or I don't know. I haven't, this is the first time. Well, I know you kind of slightly mentioned it to me, but I haven't been a part of these plans, really, so I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, remember, I told you if it'll be on our channel. We were trying to decide what movie, but yeah, so.
So I know you've kind of brushed past it a few times.
Yeah.
When I was homeless,
didn't I send you that message? I thought I sent you a message saying Return to Splatter Farm.
If you did, I might have skipped over it.
Because I was like, I know I'm not that crazy.
I may have skipped it over too.
So. But yep, so we'll be doing that. And yeah. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thanks for everyone who joined in, and check out the past shows, Spotify. We'll see you next week.
Yep, I'll have this uploaded sometime. Especially because I haven't done reviews in like over a year, and I was like, well, I better participate in this, or you'll be mad at me. So I was like, all right, I'll participate in this. I was going to quit doing reviews. So I was like, oh, I gotta make all these thumbnails. I gotta do these reviews.
It's fun.
Yeah, I gotta do another one because I was doing the news for a while, but then nobody was watching that either. Well, nobody watches shit that I post. I'm still kind of a little salty over 2 views over my last 2 videos. But it's whatever. That's what happens when shit happens the way that did.
We'll get
fuck
you,
by the way, not you, but fuck you. You know who I'm talking about. Fuck you.
All right. Well, you have a good night. On that note, oh, David Howard Thornton. Bye.
Bye.